We're going right in. We are, Joe, we are live right now.
Right now. We are here.
Happy. Hey, Joe, this is Saturday afternoon. We are live inside Rab's Couture Lanes.
Yes, we are.
From the Staten Island USBC Masters Championship Tournament.
The 12th annual.
Dude, 12.
12.
That's pretty impressive.
Yep, it is very. You know what, Frank? That goes along in line with my favorite football player of all time, Joe Namath, number 12. That's why I'm a Jet fan.
See?
And if you have Medicare,
Yeah, right.
Oh. So today, we're coming live for the finals of the event. So we had 42 bowlers today, I believe.
42 entries from 10 o'clock this morning and 1 o'clock this afternoon with the two squads. It was a pretty good turnout. You know, this is our first annual final during the pandemic.
No, and hopefully it's not an annual. Wait,
this
it's
is
the first.
Hopefully first and last during a pandemic.
During a pandemic.
Let's get that out.
So hopefully by next year's Masters Championship, we are maskless.
We'll be maskless and back to normal, whatever normal is, but hopefully better than this.
Pardon me, I am attempting to share this while we're sitting here.
And for those fans out there who are watching us live now, Frank is one of the finalists today. So he's multitasking right now because my partner in crime, Joe Bruno, who normally sits to my right, had dinner plans tonight. So he's on his way to dinner at a place, TBA, right now. So Frank is filling in till he votes.
So for now, right, Mikey G is going to come in.
Mike Gio is going to be here.
You can bring anybody
we want.
You can do anything you want tonight, Joe.
We have Mike Giovanazzo from Making Memories. He's going to make his own memories as a color commentator during the finals today.
We're getting
the intros of the bowlers. I'm sure you can hear Jim Episcopia over the loudspeaker. Jim is very robust in his voice.
Match number 2 on lanes 39 and 40. Will feature Jeff Charette against last year's champion, Anthony Everett.
That's a match.
Oh, did I?
Match number 3 on lanes 43 and 44.
I'm dropping this in
Will
here.
feature Melissa Camera against Frank Wilkinson.
Oh, boy. Uh-oh. That's almost not fair.
Certainly a match for the ages.
we both ate together.
Match 4 on lanes 47 and 48. Rob Butler against John Drager.
10:47. You know,
bowlers are maybe a couple of minutes behind your lanes. Come on, you will have
most of the finalists came out of
10 minutes.
Jeff came out of the first.
Jeff came out of the first. Which is typical.
Yeah.
When you really look at how the tournament's going and qualifying.
That's true.
There'll be no practice balls on the next.
Smashed him that set.
Rob Butler did. I think it was the Mets spare ball that Rob Butler
might have.
It's the Mets spare ball.
Last game, he had 780.
Yes,
we're live. We're ready to roll. He had 780 something going into the last game, and then he had a 280 pace, and he was just on a roll. And if you ask him why, he made a change. Bowled the first squad. He wasn't comfortable, and then he went back to what he does best. And sure enough, right here on 41 and 42.
Yep.
Slammed him.
He used the first squad as practice and the second squad to catapult.
Well, yeah, on this kind of shot, I almost feel like you kind of need some games to get your timing into
100%.
You know, because to me it's a whole different timing.
100% now. Yep.
And we have one. I'm ready when you are, Jim. We have two former champions in this sport.
He's multitasking.
This is double.
Yes, we do. Yes, it is.
Yeah, so you know what? That's a great
This is double elimination format, folks. So if you lose one match, you're still in. So you go into the non-winners bracket. We don't like to use the L word. You go into the non-winners bracket and see how you go on.
I think I did this right.
You do have to practice.
I do have to practice. 9:30, and I missed this one. So this will be fun. So I was just saying, you have 2 former champions. Check that out.
Yes.
And I'm a has-been. It took me 10 years. I think I made the finals one other time in the big.
Yeah, but you won this one before.
Well, that's what I was saying. It took me 2
Former champions.
Good,
Good luck.
Well, good luck. Have fun. I mean, tech support is right here if you need.
Yes, we got Giovanazzo here.
Better than that.
Yeah, that's fine. We got Mikey G right here. He's used to working the camera. That's fine. Mike, I don't think the bowling community, as much as they like me and Naz, they'd rather see the bowlers. I'm pretty sure. So let's flip that around, Michael. Michael's working as a non-union employee today. For you folks out there that have your union card, he's a non-union employee today. Thank you very much.
Oh, Jim, come sit right there.
Jim, sit down. You're the,
No, I got to make out the cards.
You take the cards already.
Huh?
No, you need a light. Let me do that.
Let me see here.
Although he does have better right.
Okay, so the bowlers are taking their warm-up shots, Naz, and I have to say, what I watched today in both of the squads, I saw a lot of single missed pin spares.
Well, this is a tough lane condition because spare making is a premium, as they say.
Yes.
And yeah, you got to make your spares.
Got to make the spares. It's all about outlasting your opponent now in the head-to-head matchups.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes, Naz.
Do you think that the advantage goes to the bowler who may have bowled well the first squad and had a chance to sit and rest, or to a bowler just coming off the last squad?
That's a great question. For me personally, I like to be in the moment. So if I just came out of the last squad and I still have my, juices flowing and my blood flowing, and, I don't like sitting around. So for me, I think it's the bowler that just finished bowling rather than one that had to sit around for a few hours. Although it kind of depends how you use your time.
Right.
So,
and two, the other thing I think is it's not a short format. 5 games
it's a grind.
on a tough lane condition is a grind.
Yeah, it's a grind.
So now you come out of 5 games that maybe you kind of pressed yourself hard to get in.
Yes.
And now you have to bowl.
Yes.
Now you're right back in it.
Possibly another 4 or 5 games.
Correct.
Yeah, it's a long day. Definitely a long day.
I
But
think it depends on the bowler. Some people would want to, go right back into it.
yes,
Like that.
it's the proverbial survival of the fittest in this format.
Take it.
No, I got mine.
Yeah, that's your
So,
right.
Mike, you got a shout out from John Canini on the thread here.
I don't know what kind of shout that would be.
This is a family show, so we can't say that.
Yeah, he's accurate. He's very accurate on that statement.
Yeah, well, John Canini, it's a family show, but we do miss you, John.
But he speaks the truth.
He speaks the truth, I guess.
Can't
But listen,
deny that.
I give Gio credit, though. He gave it a shot. He tried his best. And we got some good matchups here, Naz.
We absolutely do. This is going to be a very interesting
Final round.
final round.
Yeah. And as we said in the show opening, it's our first and hopefully last during a pandemic.
Yes.
Right?
Let's hope it is the
Oh,
last
God,
time.
we are praying. We're praying very much so.
We did have to change the format of the tournament.
Yes, we did. Bowlers stayed on the same lanes, which, could work. There's pros and cons.
Absolutely.
If you're in a funk and you can't find your shot, you got to stay there for 5 games.
Right.
But if you get locked in, now you have an advantage because you might have found a good look.
Right. And, if you think about it too, you're grinding out on the same pair with the same bowler. So I think it's more likely that you're going to be able to find a spot than crossing pairs.
Yes.
You're kind of bowling on the leftovers of whoever was there before
That's
you.
right. And you kind of go fishing a little bit because you don't know your ball reaction, who you're following. It all comes into play.
Right.
So, yes, that's why we're very hopeful it's our first and last during a pandemic so we can go back to normal eventually.
That's what we want.
But credit to the tournament directors and the committee because they made this work.
Yeah.
And it really was a great job by all involved.
Nice turnout.
Very good turnout considering. Yes. Yep. I think everyone did great work to pull this off and make it happen, and here we are with the finals in front of us. Some really good matches. I'm really eager to watch this. This is going to be a lot of fun.
A lot of good names. A lot of good names.
Lot of good names, Michael. Even though you didn't make it, Michael. A lot of good names.
And I don't know.
Yeah, it's not good.
The last time that I saw a Masters final with no McAuliffe in it.
I know. You know what, Naz? This might be groundbreaking. This might be the first time because I know they usually make their presence known.
Either one or both.
Yes,
Yeah.
usually both. But I have to give Tim credit because as soon as I came in, I ran into Tim and he said, I didn't think I was going to get knocked out, but hey, credit to everybody else.
Yeah, he just missed.
Yep. You okay? I guess it seems like everyone's hearing us out there, okay?
Why, did they have a problem?
No, I don't think so. I think everyone's hearing us, okay?
Sound should be good. The only thing is if you step away from it.
Right. Well, we want to have a quick one.
Jen Sakari, if you're still watching, Michael bowled all right tonight. Michael finished.
He bowled both squads.
I just learned last week that there was a connection there. I apologize. I actually apologize to Mike for knowing you, Jen.
I don't know who the young
He
man is.
finished in 29th and 30th.
Yeah. He bowled twice.
He might still be hanging around to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him bowling with the name on his shirt. I'm not really sure who he is, but he threw a nice ball.
Yes.
The D'Onofrio kids are watching. Let's go, Daddy. Okay, Erica, we're going to let Rob know. We're going to let him know. He won't feel the pressure, though. Don't worry about it, Erica. We're pulling for Rob, too. Thank you, Steve Callan, watching his brother-in-law, Joe bowl. Thank you. This is great, Naz. The bowling community's checking in.
We like that.
We love that.
We like to check in.
We love that. There's nothing to steal a line from my young friend Michael Giovanazzo. There's nothing like tournament season on Saturday afternoons at Rock. All right? Nothing like
That's
it.
a fact.
Yep.
That is a fact.
Next year, I don't know how many guys I'll lose this bracket.
Listen, you can sign me up.
Oh, you mean
right?
Look at the guys.
don't make the finals,
Look at the
right?
guys that are back here. That
Yeah, you know,
yes.
that's a good point.
And
Ray.
we're all over a certain age, but we won't go there. That's
Right.
okay. That's
Maybe
okay.
we need to go there.
Yeah,
Maybe we need to make that a tournament.
maybe we do.
That's a
Good idea.
The three of us.
No, you guys are in the wrong year. 62.
52.
Nah, you guys. You're lucky we're on the air, or else I would say something.
Hi, Frank. How are you?
I'm 10 years away from you guys. On the other side.
What year are you?
62.
I get underwear on than you. Oh, he says he's got bowling shoes over there.
Oh, listen,
my God.
I'm sorry, guys.
Why a new pair of shoes, goddamn? Jesus Christ.
We're going to pass the hat around for you, Billy. Frank Tisolano says hello. Hello, Frank, my golfing buddy.
A very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Kenny.
Let us know who you're rooting for, too.
Yes, tell us who
We
you.
like those shout-outs.
I'm rooting for my teammate and any Mets fan.
Oh,
Frank
well,
Tisolano.
unfortunately, I'm not bowling.
Well, right. Naz, the ultimate Met fan, is not bowling, but Frankie's bowling, so he's a Met fan.
Let's see.
Frankie's bowling. He's bowling. Yeah.
He's right there.
Your first person should be Mel.
All right, well, yeah. All right, of course.
There's
Right.
only one girl, right?
Yes, she's the only female participant.
And then the other one you got to pick is I'm not down there. So who's the longest? Who's the oldest one there? Who's the oldest?
Probably Labargo. Yep.
All right, so
Kevin Rourke is weighing
saying
in.
this to the public. We need to make one of these tournaments. How old are you?
I'm 58.
All right, 55 and older. 55 and older.
I'm in.
You might not have enough lanes.
Like the Grandmaster.
Yes, the Grandmasters. That's right. That's a great point, right? Good point, Ness. The Grandmasters.
All
All right.
I'm going to start spending right now.
Okay, you do that right.
Ray with the ever-present cup of coffee in his hand. We love Ray and his cup of coffee. All right, we're getting ready to start the action here, Ness. It's about to begin.
I'm nervous.
It's about to get real. It's kind of like opening day, the anticipation of the first pitch. Right?
Absolutely.
Here's our technical support, Michael Giovanazzo.
I'm back.
He's on
I'm
the
back,
scene.
baby.
Again, working as a non-union employee today. For all you CWA workers out there.
We're going to start left to right.
I ignore Kevin when he makes those.
I'm going to bring that up because only our friend Marco, our good friend Marco, brought it up. Kevin Rourke, I got your back as a fellow Yankee fan. He said, "Boom Mets." So, Kevin, I gave you a shout out there, but that's all I'm going to say about it because
totally unnecessary.
I am totally outnumbered here right now with Met fans surrounding me.
Hound dog to lead it off.
Tony Everett's kicking it off now, and he goes on the cross and throws a strike.
Tournament ballers, practice is over. You can go for score.
Kevin, this is the
Good
thing.
luck to everyone.
If I was a Yankee fan, I would be much more worried about why, since I can't win a World Series since 2009. That's what I would be worried about. Don't worry about the Mets. We know we stink. It's fine. Just let us be. We're fine.
How many World Series did the Yankees buy?
Jeff comes back with a strike. If you notice, I'm not talking baseball as a Yankee fan.
Thank you.
I'm talking bowling. Kevin, listen. It's been a while, bud. It's been 11 years since we've hoisted that trophy, but hopefully we'll get back on top soon. Frankie just went on the cross and left the 3-pin.
You know, sometimes I feel like it takes a couple of frames to get the.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, to get those bugs out.
Jeff is feeling it, man. He comes at Tony with a double after Tony opened up with a strike. Yeah, I know. That's a tough draw. But he is the defending champ. But it's a tough draw. This match right in front of us could turn a little on the on the loud and vocal side.
You know what I have to say is I do believe that the draft league in a way helps with some of these matches.
Yes, absolutely.
Because it's not like this is the first time he's bowled against them.
That's right. Yep.
You know, they're both A
yeah,
bowlers, and they've probably bowled matches against each other.
They have. There's a healthy respect for
On
everybody.
both sides,
Let's look at the field here, Naz.
Let's check it
Let's
out.
see how many draft bowlers we have. 1, 2, 1 former, 3, 4. Out of the 8 finalists, 6 are currently bowling in the draft league, and 2 are former draft league.
Well, there you go.
So it's it's the draft league is coming through front and center, loud and clear once again. We're represented well by our league mates, and the one thing about this, I will say, there's a healthy camaraderie among all of the bowlers.
Yeah.
There's friendships, but when you're on the lanes and you lace them up and it's head to head, for those 10 frames.
You know the good part about this tournament is look at the guys on the back here. The tournament we could have from just the guys on the back here.
I'm with you. There are times like this I'd rather be sitting back.
I'm just saying.
But yeah,
it just says a lot for this tournament.
Yes.
You're right. Your reputation is this.
Absolutely right.
You gotta win.
And you still got to get up there and
still got to get up there and got to perform.
You know what I say right now? I have to throw it that way.
Yeah, this way. Correct. Jeff converts the 6-pin. And for the Rob D'Onofrio fans and family and friends out there, Rob just came up after his open frame with a split and threw a strike. So Rob has his hands full against the crafty veteran, the left-handed Joe Labago.
He's very crafty.
Very crafty, also a Yankee fan. Just putting that out there. We're not going to talk baseball, but Joe Labago just threw another strike. So Rob has his hands full right now. But again, this is double elimination. So if you don't win a match, you go into the non-winners bracket, you're still alive.
In the Wilkinson Cabaret match,
yes, how's that going over there?
Mel started out with a strike, and then 7 outs. He's got 9 in the third.
Okay.
And Frankie started out 9 spare.
9 spare and strike. Right. And on 47 and 8, looks like
Spare.
for Butler, and John Drapchick is on a spare. And he just missed the head pin.
Yeah, he's looking down at his feet like maybe he's stuck.
Yeah, he left himself a makeable washout, but it's makeable. And give Melissa the 7-pin, right in the middle of the pin, like a good spare shooter that she is. And Jeff just sent the bucket flying back into the gate, and that bucket is no longer there. It's been converted by Jeff. So if I can give a shout out tonight, we'll do a little promo. Tonight on ABC, watch college football, 7:30 tonight on your favorite network. I hope everybody's favorite network out there, the ABC television network. It's a shameless plug for my job.
Who's playing? Yeah.
I can tell you, Naz, that I would be lying to you if I remember who the game was, because I'm so busy right now. We scheduled so many games, I honestly don't remember. But it's a primetime matchup. So, Michael, if you want to move the camera.
Yes.
Check it around. The other zone. And got a text from our friend Kevin Rourke saying he should have been here, and if it wasn't for some medical issues that Kevin had, and hopefully he's on the road to recovery, and we're all keeping a good thought. Hopefully he'll be back on the lane soon. Kevin, you should have been here. You're 100% right. My teammate on Monday nights who had to take a little bit of a medical leave, and hopefully he comes back very soon. Thank you for the message, Kev. We're thinking about you. And, yeah, hopefully you get back on the lane soon and back on the golf course in 2021. I'm going to look at that game up for tonight because that was driving me crazy. The game tonight on ABC that we want you to tune in for is an ACC matchup, Clemson versus Virginia Tech.
Oh,
should be a good game.
Yeah.
Clemson is one of the top teams in the country.
Went a little wide.
Rob just threw a 7 count. He needs to start throwing some strikes to keep up with the crafty veteran Joe Lavargo. Give Tony the 7-pin conversion.
It's a tight match right here.
This is a tight match here. They're going mark for mark. Tony is up on Jeff, but Jeff is getting up in the 5th frame. He could cut this to a 1-pin deficit with a strike right here. Good shot by Jeff. He cuts it down to 1. And I did. Let's give Rob the spare. Good spare for Rob. I did say to my wife Heidi to try to have dinner ready by 7. We might want to make that 7:30 if you're watching. So put the pork chops in the oven a little bit later tonight, baby. Thank you. Bill Cristiano giving us some kudos now.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, Billy. The next Jet QB, Trevor Lawrence. Kevin Rourke, we're hopeful that he's the next Jet QB, but I somehow think the Jets are going to win a game and screw that up too this year. Because that's just what the Jets do. They screw things up. Well, Jeff sent it a little bit wide there. That was probably his worst shot of the match.
You know, it's so hard to not, to follow up a really good shot and not let your kind of adrenaline take over the next shot.
Absolutely.
It's a short game.
Yes.
And, you leave a shot, something that's a tough conversion.
That's the key. You want to try to leave yourself a makeable spare. And on this condition, it's not very easy. Oh, Jeff got the bounce off the wall there. He got the bounce. That's why the walls are there. The walls are there for bounces like that.
He uses them.
And Jeff uses them.
And Lavargo had an opening that.
Oh, he did have an opening. Good catch, Nance. That gives Rob D'Onofrio a slight opening, but Rob has to start striking.
He's got to throw some strikes.
He's got to start striking, yep.
All right, Vicky, I'm going to catch you up really quickly on 35 and 36. Rob D'Onofrio going against Joe Lavargo.
Good shot by
Tony. In front
Tony.
of us on 39 and 40, Tony Evans and Jeff Charay. On 43 and 44 is Melissa and Frankie. 47 and 48, John Drabzik
And Rob Butler.
Time of our Wilkinson match has Frankie had about 18 pounds. But still tight match. Oh,
Tony just went on the cross there, as and up against Jeff.
So that, but when as a competitor, when an opponent does that, you just gotta let it go.
Yeah, it's a strike. It's a strike. A strike is a strike. So you got to get up and just bowl your game, as we well know, as bowling veterans. There is no defense in bowling. So
I play defense.
there is no defense in bowling.
I play hard defense.
Right, Michael agrees. Well, Jeff just left the baby split on a shot. He tugged a little bit, but just enough. He got it in. How's the Frankie Mel match there, Naz?
Frankie's up about 18.
Frankie's up about 18. Yep. Mel has to start striking there to come back in that match. She's certainly capable.
Well, you know what? Also, you have to think about is you have to make this fair.
Yes, you do.
Unfortunately, I say that.
Jeff just chopped the baby split. Good shot by Mel there. She needed that strike. Needed that strike to get herself back into the match. So now it seems it would behoove Jeff here to start striking because Tony's on the double and Jeff just came off that open. So
it's in matches like this again. It's never on this lane condition. It's never over.
No,
it's never.
Jeff gets the messenger to knock the 10 out there, and Tony now is going to bowl his 8th and 9th frame. So we'll see how Tony comes back and answers that. Great shot by Jeff. Mel just missed her mark a little bit there in the ball. As we just said, you miss your mark a little bit. The ball sailed.
Lupago in his matches
came back and doubled on Rob. Yep. Although Rob is on strike. Sign me up, right?
Look how many people are back here.
There's a lot of us back here. So Tony just broke up a split match. We got a break there because he kicked the 10 out. Leaves himself the makeable 4-7. Rob D'Onofrio on lane 36. Oh, trip it. Oh, left the 2-pin, Rob. Almost got a break there. Tony converts to 4-7. And I'll tell you what, Tony seems determined as the defending champion to defend his title. One thing I will say about Tony, having been a bowling friend of his for many years, from back at Bowling on the Green, one thing about Tony is he is a fierce competitor, which is just like Jeff. They might be two of the fiercest competitors that I know.
Very.
But Tony is a very good tournament bowler. He's obviously a good league bowler, one of the A bowlers in our draft league, but tournament bowling, Tony takes his game up to another level. Yeah.
It's a different animal.
It is a different animal.
Bowling in tournament is different than bowling in league.
Yes, it is.
And,
it is. And
it takes a different level of concentration.
It does. There's a skill set to it. You have to be able to just know that you're out there alone on an island performing. And for me personally, I'll admit I'm bowling for 50 years. I am not a good tournament bowler. Right. I like bowling team tournament formats better.
Yeah.
Some
people perform very well in that
in the team environment. Yeah, in the team environment.
Yeah. It's definitely a different feel.
But Jeff needs to start striking. He got the trip on the 10. Jeff just got the 6-pin, came out of the gutter and pulled the rug out under the feet of the 10-pin.
I think that was a clip.
That was 2 minutes for hooking.
The Wilkinson camera match just got over.
Yeah, Frankie left a 5-10 there, so he gave Mel an opening. She could cut it to 13. He did? Okay, so for the Rob D'Onofrio friends and family and fans out there, Rob has been shut out in this match, which means he goes into the non-winners bracket. But the good news is he's still alive, so Rob is still bowling. He won't be home for dinner just yet, Erica. He's still bowling. Jeff Charest, big triple at Tony. But knowing Tony the way I know him, he's going to get up and answer this too.
This is like a tie game.
This is a. Is it fitting that we have the camera focusing on 39 and 40? We're by this pair for a reason, I think. That's called karma. That's karma, Michael. That's karma.
That's what that is?
That's what that is. Okay. Take my word for it. It's karma.
this shot can definitely put
Huge.
a little
This
extra
is a huge.
pressure. Yeah.
Yep. Jeff needs to have this. And he got it. He got it.
Strike does it from him. Strike does it from him.
He shuts him out with a strike. Yeah, he does. Well, Rob just threw a great shot there and left a nine pin. Yep.
Yeah.
So he
Well, listen, when
your opponent shoots 240,
240,
right? Yeah. So Rob bowled a good game, but his opponent shot 240. That's tough to beat, especially on this condition. Rob threw the ball really well today during the qualifying at 1 o'clock. Jeff just up to stone 10 and gave Tony a chance to tie him.
wow,
So Tony can triple Naz. And as Nelson Burton Jr. used to say to Chris Schenkel, we have the possibility of a tie. Yes, we do. So Tony needs to throw one at a time here because you can't get the third one until you get the first one. So Rob D'Onofrio bowled a 169. And again, he had a 240 thrown against him, so tough to beat. Tony's out of the match. Jeff is going to go into the advance in the winners bracket. And Tony will now bowl in the non-winners bracket. And in order to defend his title, he's going to have to do some super bowling the rest of the day. He's certainly capable.
these Wilkinson Cameron match is really close.
It's close. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're talking about a 4-pin difference right now, depending on Melissa's conversion of the spare.
If you couldn't tell, when I touched Melissa out of the corner, that she's a big nightmare before Christmas.
Yes. Well, as a Disney employee, we want to thank her for that, for supporting the Disney company and the Disney brand, as Mel does so very well. Stock is up. That's a good thing.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
That's a big, you know what, though, Naz, all kidding aside, that was a huge spare
Yes.
for Mel.
Yep. Absolutely.
So Frankie just carried one on the lefty side.
As Nelson Figueroa was saying the other day.
Yes.
Brooklyn and no toll.
Brooklyn and no toll. That's right. As a fellow Brooklynite, I can relate. Yes, I can relate. So Frankie kind of put the pressure back on Mel.
Yeah,
right
this is
now.
a big shot.
It's a huge shot right now. Oh, he tugged it a little bit. He tugged it, but you know what? He got lucky and broke the split up. Leaves himself a makeable 6-pin. Kevin is asking for the scores. We'll give that to you in a second, Kevin. So on 35 and 6, Joe Labargo defeated Rob D'Onofrio 240 to 169.
On 39 and 40, Jeff Charest defeated Anthony Everett 221 to 207.
And on 43 and 4, it's not over. And on 47 and 8, it's not over.
Yep.
I'm going to say this now. Next year, I'm going to make 50 and over. We're bowling.
I'm in, Ray.
Bowling, 50 and over.
Let's make it doubles. I'll bowl with you.
You know, we could do that. Until you bowling, and if you want to go doubles,
I'll bowl with you.
doubles.
We're in.
Frankie did lose a little wood on that shot.
Oh, he threw a 6 count on his fill ball. Is that what he did, Naz?
Yes, he did.
So 169 for Frankie. So Melissa needs to mark. She needs to mark and get count. Yeah. And actually, does Melissa need to? Well, she has to mark. She has to mark and get count. Naz, I noticed the fans are all migrating down to the Frankie and Melissa match. All right. Well, she left herself a makeable 3-pin, as the fans are swarming. Naz. They are swarming around the Melissa and Frankie match.
And Melissa needs this.
She needs to spare. Yes, she needs to convert and get count. And I got to tell you, Rob Butler, besides the Met spare ball, sporting the orange shirt, is all about the Met representation.
He is. He was quite disappointed when he stopped in on
I
Thursday.
heard. He had to go back to work. I know. I was disappointed too. I couldn't take the day off and meet Nelson. Oh, Mel made that spare by the skin of her Nightmare Before whatever.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas shirt. I almost said Nightmare on Elm Street.
And that's what I started to say. I followed you right there.
Before the Nightmare on Christmas, she made it by the skin of her shirt. She converted the 3-pin. And now she just needs count to shut Frankie out. So as long as Melissa throws 4, she wins the match.
And again, Frankie will go into the consolation
non-winners bracket, right? The consolation bracket. Yeah. Speaking of the Mets spare ball, I just saw it go down the lane on 48. Rob Butler. Can we get Rob's score there? What was Rob's score? Michael, what's Rob's score? Nice shot by Mel in true fashion of a winner. She throws a strike.
So
Mel
wins that match.
So
176 to 169.
Mel wins the match by 7 pins, 176, 169. Rob Butler shot 185, and it looks like he's going to advance. I believe he's going to advance.
I wish I could see that, but I can't see that.
Yeah.
What do you got, Jill?
Yeah, try it.
A strike ties him. Okay. So, Naz, we've been told if John Drabczyk strikes here, we have a tie. So we do have the possibility of a tie. It'll make Nelson Burton Jr. very happy if there's a tie. Michael Giovanazzo, working as a non-union employee, tilts the camera to watch Johnny Drabczyk on lane 47 throw one for all the week. And we have a winner. He threw an 8 count, so Rob Butler will advance in the winner's bracket, and John Drabczyk goes down to Rob Butler 185 to 183.
And again, Rob bowled great today.
He did. He really did in both qualifiers.
That's a tough match.
Yes. And we got a message from Kevin Rourke saying have a 50 and over on Sunday, January 2nd, 2022, because that's when he'll be 50. That's when I turn my over 50
got it all
pot.
planned out.
Yes. Well, when Kevin and Jeff turn that magic age, my over 50 pot on Monday nights becomes over 60. So I'm sorry, guys.
I'm still good with that.
Well, in 2 years, I'll be there too. So we're okay.
She's a favorite of the clubhouse.
So, yes, we're getting people talking about early clubhouse favorites already, and we're only into match 2. I feel like I'm watching the PGA Championship. Who's the leader in the clubhouse?
We have a leader in the clubhouse.
Leader in the clubhouse. Emiliano Grillo is leading the tournament. It's golfing really well.
I got Finau to win.
Finau's in second. Right there.
I got Finau to win.
That's a good bet. It's a good bet, Ken.
By the way, Melissa is the favorite in the clubhouse.
Okay, so from
our
draft league friends here and our draft league mates, they're saying that Melissa right now is the favorite in the clubhouse. She is the odds-on favorite amongst all her league mates to possibly win this tournament.
Well, I will say she was throwing the ball extremely well today.
Yep.
And, she's got the consistency. Listen, I think she has a great shot.
She does.
She has a great shot.
Okay, so the tournament committee right now is giving you. They're actually working on the matchups right now. So for you bowling fans out there, we'll tell you who's playing who in a few minutes.
So I'm going to go fill out the board.
Okay.
And I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you, Ness. I will do my best to fill the air time in your absence. Nick Sigio, you want to come in, Nick, and say a few things?
Yeah, let Nick say
I'll sit in.
No, Danny Dunleavy's going to come in. See, Nick, when you're slow, the veterans like Danny Dunleavy come in and tell the young guys,
Are we on
sorry,
camera,
you're out.
or
We are
just
live.
commenting?
We are live. Here's your mic right here. It's a wireless mic.
All right.
Just do your thing, young fella.
Do I need to talk into it, or is it?
No,
live?
Dan, just you're on live right now. You are here. You are now my color commentator on the play-by-play as Naz is filling out the board.
You are my Copenhagen.
Yes,
So I'm
that's it.
I'm the Romo to your Nance.
Yes, indeed. Hello, friends. Hello, friends.
Big fella.
We're here at
What
Augusta.
do we have here? Joe,
Well-
can you tell me about our winners bracket and loser bracket matchups?
Well,
coming up?
they're being worked on right now because the bowling community is also asking who's bowling who.
All right.
But
Well, listen, I'll give the bowling community a little
go ahead, Dan.
heads up here. We have Joe Labargo versus I believe Jeff Charay in the
Okay.
winners bracket, and then Melissa versus the Reverend Robert Butler.
Oh, the Monsignor. Monsignor Rob Butler.
Sorry, the
Yep.
organist.
Yep.
Losers bracket, I'm not sure yet.
We're not. We don't call them losers, Dan.
the
they're
contender, the
non-winners.
contenders bracket.
They're non-winners.
Participation bracket?
No, the
participation
contender
tier.
bracket.
The contender bracket. The non-winners. Politically correct.
We have the Hound Dog Tony
Oh,
Everts
there's a friendship battle right there.
versus the
D'Onofrio versus
I'm
Everett.
sorry to come in out of nowhere. I'm sorry.
Nick Sigia, one of the young,
Just coming in.
the young up and comers.
I'm coming in, and I'm gonna put it out on a limb saying
Okay.
the winner is gonna come out of the contenders bracket.
Wow. Okay.
That's me right there.
Okay, Nick.
That's just me.
Nick, you're rolling the dice.
Rolling
You're
dice.
rolling the dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay.
it.
Okay. And then we have Frank the Proprietor Wilkinson
I got to take this down for a
versus
minute. My
John
goodness.
Scrabble Drabzik.
Yes, we have John Drabchick bowling against Frank in the non-winners bracket. Rob D'Onofrio and Tony Everts on 47 and 8. Jeff Charay and Joe Labargo on 43 and 4.
Wait, we have no practice here, right? Straight in.
They're going straight in. Melissa on 35 and 6 versus Rob Butler. And John Drabchick is bowling Frankie right here, right on 39 and 40. So, Jeff just sees himself. Do you have a popular 3, 6, 9, 10?
Sorry, I'm doing a poor job here.
No, you're not, Dan. You're doing fine.
I'm just trying to look at the matchups we have.
No. Well, yeah, we got it right here, then. Oh, Rob just missed a makeable spare. That's Rob looked a little fast with his feet there, and he missed a very makeable spare.
All right, here's an update on the official matchup.
Go ahead.
Rob D'Onofrio versus Tony Everts. Frank Wilkinson versus John Drabzik. Melissa Kammerer versus Robert Butler.
Right.
And Joe Labargo versus Jeff Charay.
Correct.
Sounds like a contender.
Oh, Tony just leaves a pocket 8-10. The ball didn't finish.
Somebody get a picture.
Yep.
Get him on the photo page.
Get him on the 8-10 page.
Naz, come on, Naz. We need a photographer. Where's G?
John Drabchick throws a strike at Frankie in the first frame. Frankie will now get up and try to answer that.
So the contenders are on 39 and 40 and 47 48.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Jeff Charay with the second frame strike after opening up in the
Strike,
first.
Jeff Charay.
Give Jeff a strike after the open in the first frame. So Dan, how was your qualifying round today?
It was,
How did you find the shot?
They were difficult. It was very inconsistent for me. Started out with a 216.
I saw that.
Then rolled a 160, 140, and then switched to a reactive ball. Found the 222, and then the last game imploded. And, finished off with another 160.
So you started with the urethane today,
Yes,
yes?
yeah, that was my game plan coming in.
Okay.
Started playing right, a little slow, try to keep it consistent. Figured 9 spare would be a good frame.
Okay.
And it turned out I was right. And then didn't finish off well.
Okay.
What do you want? All right.
Okay, folks, we have our very own version of DraftKings going on here at the bowling center today. You don't always have to cross over the bridge. You can do DraftKings right here. Good shot by Frank. Frankie threw the old high hard one, as they used to say. Nick, this is before your time. But
Joe,
back in the day,
I believe
go
this
ahead.
match on 39 and 40 is a battle of the headhunters.
It is a battle of the headhunters. But on that note, Dan, I was just going to tell the young fella, Nick, that back in the day, the Yankees, when they used to broadcast on WPIX, one of their announcers, Bill White, used to say he threw him the high hard one. We're talking about Rich the Goose Gossage out of the bullpen back in the day. Talk to your dad. He'll tell you about that.
Yes.
Right?
It works in baseball. Does it work as much here?
I know.
So I don't want to interrupt you.
Yes, sir.
Sheray's come back and thrown a double in the second.
Jeff has a double. John Drapchick just threw a frozen rope on 39, and he has a strike. Yep.
Sheray stepping up in the fourth frame here, working on the double.
And Rob D'Onofrio, unfortunately.
Jeff just rolls a
Give Jeff-
2-7-8 to get
That's a strike. Rob is having a tough time there on
We
his
got
pair.
a cleanup on 44. Cleanup on 44.
Yes, cleanup on 44. Unfortunately, Rob just missed another spare on 48 against Tony.
Hound dog, headhunting.
Tony
Just a
just left
3-pin.
himself a makeable 3-pin.
Melissa coming out strong, spare strike.
Yes,
Bull
Melissa,
leaving through 2.
very determined.
Grabs it going for the turkey. And he leaves a
Drapchick left
flat 10.
Flat 10. That was as flat as his buzz cut on lane 40. See, Nick, I could say that because I don't have any hair. If I had hair, I could still make that
Joe
unlucky.
Labargo leaving
Still a handsome devil, though, Johnny.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
1-3-7-1-3-8-9 and
Joe Labargo.
it's just the 8 pin.
Yes, he leaves the 8-pin up, so that's a
might
9 out for
might be what
Joe.
she wrote over there.
Jeff is up 43 through 4. This match
Yeah.
is quickly
It's tough
becoming
to, It's tough against Jeff, but you got to fill your frames against Jeff especially.
Melissa going for the double, looks kind of left. And
He
she
leaves
leaves
himself a 4-7.
Johnny D's on point.
Give Johnny D the 10-pin conversion. Labargo on 44. Leaves himself another
Design.
bit of a design there.
3-9-10 on
That's 3-9-10. Not a very easy spare to convert.
Frank stepping up for the early double and to make the match even.
Yes.
He's got to get lucky.
Oh, you got the
Wait-
line
wait
out
a
of
minute,
there.
Joe.
Wait, Rob.
Wait a minute.
Oh!
That is a non-machine hit.
Oh!
That is a proprietor carry right
Frankie gets the carry
there.
on
These
lane
machines are
39.
slow on 39 and 40.
He got the roll, not only took out the 9,
This guy might own this place.
also took out the 4-pin. That was a good shot by young Frank
You would think
Wilkinson on
he has
39.
Melissa converts a spare.
I just want to go on the record to let all those in the bowling community know that when you leave a head pin, it is not a split. That is a washout.
That's correct.
Who was that meant for?
Should we say who that was for? Our friend.
Oh boy.
Cross, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Speaking of head pins,
Bubba must be in the back with the stick on that one.
Frankie just threw a squasher and carried them. Jeff leaves a 9-pin.
High 4-9, tripping the 9 4.
For all those in the bowling community out there, and our friend Matt Israeli Airstrikes Koplowitz, when you leave a head pin, it is a washout, not a split. Anyway, Rob D'Onofrio back at it on 48.
We have Rob Butler with a 7-10 on 35 and 6. Can our cameraman shift over to 35 and 6
Yeah,
just in
can you
case?
go over there, Michael,
Just in
please?
case we get the 4th ever televised 7-10.
John Drapchick just told Frankie, I can trip 4 pins too. John said I could trip 4 pins also. I got to tell you, there's pins are flying around here in this final.
All right, can we get that camera back the other way, please?
Yes, Rob just flagged got no wood on the 7-10. Rob D'Onofrio really struggling on lane 48, unfortunately. He came in as the tournament leader after qualifying, and he's just having a tough time right now. Rob is capable, though, of taking it off the sheet.
Drapchick
And phone
trying to keep it
strikes.
close here in the 5th. We don't want to call it a must-have, but
Oh, he dropped that a little short there. And he leaves himself the baby split.
Jeff Sheray
Big strike from Jeff right there.
put
Jeff,
this one away early.
yeah, Jeff is pedal to the metal right now.
Yep.
Oh boy, Jeff is going
It's
pedal
all
to the
unraveling
metal.
for Robert Butler too.
Yep,
Leaving the 4-6-7,
yeah, Rob is struggling right now.
looking like back-to-back opens.
Yep,
Joe
Joe
Labargo
Labargo.
trying to.
big
that's step back.
strike. Joe needs to keep striking there
Yes, he does.
as Johnny D goes to convert the baby split on 40.
That's got a hook. That's not
And he leaves the 3-pin up, so 9 out for Johnny Drapchick.
Rob Butler going for the wood.
Yes,
He's
Rob.
got 55-4,
Rob converted the 4-7.
and Melissa's in control here. And Joe Labargo with the double, keeping himself alive. He has a pulse. Frank trying to put this one away early.
Yes.
Oh, that looks really good.
Oh, baby.
Frankie with a high hard one on 39. Michael, could you give us a little look on 39, on 35 and 6, please? Little look at 35 and 6. the Melissa Camera Rob Butler match. We don't want to disappoint Mrs. Butler. We want her to see her son in his bright orange shirt and his Mets fair ball on 35 and 6, bowling against Melissa. We try to keep everybody happy because that's what it's all about out here in the bowling community.
Roughly 478.
Jeff leads
Can't
the
put this one away
478.
yet.
No, Jeff still has to convert.
Frank threw another good one.
Frankie, yep, leads the 2-pin.
A little fast.
A makeable 2-pin.
Melissa
Mel
tripping
trips
the
the
4.
4-pin. Yep.
Tripping the 4.
Mel got the 4-pin trip.
Mikey G is happy.
There must be a rooting interest here. I wonder why.
Nothing to do with
Okay.
money. Jeff easily
converts
puts away
the
the
spare.
spare, yeah.
Yep. I think we have a timeout on 47 and 8 here.
Frank makes the 2-pin.
And there seems to be a timeout on 47 and 8.
Let's send our sideline
We're
reporter,
sending
Michael
our
Diamazzo,
sideline
to check it
reporter.
out.
He's not Aaron Andrews, Dan, but he's our very own sideline
Might
reporter.
have an injury timeout. I think that Rob ripped open his thumb earlier.
Did he really? Okay.
He might be reapplying some new skin.
Okay. Melissa ready to throw her shot.
Melissa
on
trying to go
35.
up heavy early.
Yep.
That looks pretty good from here,
Yes,
Jeff.
it does.
Oh, and she leaves
she
just
leaves
a
a
7.
7-pin there. She threw the ball well.
New skin on 48.
Yeah, I thought so.
Johnny Drapchick,
Looks like he's,
he kind of fudged that one a little
Yeah.
bit, but he leaves himself the makeable 3-pin. Jeff Charay on 44.
oh my
Rolls the
goodness.
rack out.
For the second time this match, he
Yep.
rolls the 2, 7, and the 8.
Strike for Jeff. A strike is a strike. It's a line drive in the book.
Jeff's going at a 208 pace.
Rob
Joe
D'Onofrio.
needs them all for 215.
Rob D'Onofrio comes back with a strike against the Hound Dog.
We're gonna go left. We're gonna go back right.
Let's see Rob Butler throw a shot, though.
Oh, we have Mrs. D'Onofrio in the chat checking out her husband.
Erica, yes, she was on here earlier. I said, Erica, don't start dinner just yet, but Rob has to get his got to get his giddy up on and start striking. Let's take a look at Rob Butler as he steps up on the approach with his tangerine shirt. Rob, always very well dressed, always representing the game and himself very well.
Joe LeBargo, stay alive. He's got a hook. And that's gonna
Double
be
for
all.
Rob D'Onofrio. Thank you, Naz. So, Erica, keep that dinner on hold. Your husband just threw a double.
Joe, I don't know if you know, it looks like friend Joe LeBargo Sr. will be heading to the contenders
He'll
bracket.
be heading to the non-winners bracket. Jeff Charay looks like he has this match under control.
Rob Butler
Rob
trying to get
Butler
back on track.
on
That looks pretty
36.
good from here.
At the end of the day,
He let up a little
the
bit.
reason why I said the win is coming from the contenders bracket because 6 out of the 8 is in the contenders bracket.
That's a
Or
good
4,
point.
but
4. It's 4 out of the 8. Even though you're a teacher, Nick will let you slide. It's your day off. And Frankie trips the
Frank with some
4-pin.
more friendly Rabs carry.
Frankie trips the 4-pin.
You would think this guy's the owner of the way he's carrying this thing.
The Hound Dog just left a flat 10 on 48.
Robbie D is keeping me alive, and
Rob D still has a shot.
he looks like a Farrell guy, Rob D.
Rob D still has a shot. Monsignor Farrell alum. Erica says they are
93?
ordering out.
93. How old do you think the guy is? He's class of 98.
The way his hand looks, we never know.
All right, listen, easy on the head,
Listen,
though.
his wife is on the live chat.
Erica, you might want to order a bottle of something for Rob when he gets home, maybe a bottle of wine or whatever while you're ordering out. Enjoy your dinner. Make sure Rob is, make sure Rob gets comfortably numb tonight with some wine or some drinks.
Big shot here for Rob.
Big strike for Rob Butler.
Big shot for
Yeah,
Rob.
this is a big shot for Rob. Big shot for Rob right here. Yeah, he pitched it out. He left himself a 7 count.
Jeff looking.
Jeff leaves a 2-pin.
This match is well over those.
Yes, it looks like it, Daniel. It looks like it. Isn't that
John Drapchick can get within 10 here with a double. That's got to get lucky and trip a 6-pin.
John Drapchick does not trip the 6-pin. He leaves the 6-pin. Good call, Daniel.
Thank you.
Good call.
You call me the Tony Romo of
You
bowling
are the Tony
commentating.
Romo. Naz, I have some sad news to pass along. Frank Tisolano pointed out that our friend, actor David Lander, who played Squiggy on Laverne and Shirley, passed away. That's back to our generation. Laverne and Shirley, Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hassan Pfeffer Incorporated. The actor, unfortunately, who played Squiggy has passed on. So God rest his soul. ABC sitcom from back in the 70s, Daniel. That was a long time ago. Before your time.
Not too much before my time.
But enough before your time. Yes. So thanks, Frank Tisolano, for bringing the show down with that little bit of morbid news. But it's okay, Frank. We like you anyway. You're a good guy. We'll see you Monday night. Meanwhile, Frank's teammate, Jeff Charay, is just filling frames right there. That match is over as Joe Labargo just throws it out to finish it up.
Melissa's got this match under control. She's up
Melissa
34.
It's up 34 on Rob.
John, stay alive. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good for John.
How's that match over there, man?
That match is over, I'm sorry to say. Looks like our number 1 seed is going to be taking an early exit, unfortunately.
Yep. It looks like Erica, Rob will be home for dinner. So when
Jeff,
you order
for the
out,
third time this match has rolled the 278.
yes.
For anybody betting on DraftKings, I paid 60,000 to 1.
Jeff rolling the 278 for the third time.
Big shot for Frank here. Oh boy.
The ever popular 245 for Frank. So I just want to give kudos to my friend Rob D'Onofrio for being the qualifying leader today and giving it his best shot. He bowled very, very well today. But Erica, order some extra food for your husband tonight. Get him a bigger bottle of wine. He's going to need to.
That's got a hook.
He's going to need to rest up tonight and get ready for Monday night when we go back to league bowling.
We all of a sudden have a match here.
Frankie gave John Drapczyk an opening here. Yes, he did. Frankie, that 245, I have to tell you, very choppable. Very
big shot from Monsignor here.
Monsignor Butler.
He might
36.
like it. He might like it.
Oh, stone 10 pin for Rob. Stone 10. Well, a bit of a half 10. You're right there.
It's like a 3/4.
It was like a 3/4.
We got Hound Dog as a winner at the end.
The Hound Dog won. Yes, we've already addressed that.
Frank.
We got Tony winning the match against Rob.
That's got a hook.
Frankie just pitched one out and leaves himself with 1-2-4 on the
Joe, we have a. I know it's only the beginning of the 10th. We have a possibility of a tie.
Yes, we do. That would make Nelson Burton Jr. again very happy. We have the possibility of a tie. I just need the yellow blazer from back in the ABC.
Spare.
35-36.
Oh, that's got to hang on.
That is a winner's match.
Okay, Frank fills
Yes.
it.
Frankie converts the spare.
Frank gets all 10 here. He forces Drapczyk to double to win. So
Yes,
this
he
is
does.
a very important.
Yes, this is a huge shot right here. As they used to say back in the day on ABC, the Pro Bowlers Tour, this one's for the wheat. This is for all the wheat right here.
Sure, it's been announced already, but we're down to 7.
Yes, that's our teacher back there, Nick Sigia, giving us 7 down.
That looks pretty good.
Good shot, Frank. So he
Here it
forces
is.
John to double.
Must be the half.
Strike 9 spare is a tie.
That's it. Yes.
Anything less is a loss.
That's right.
And a double wins it.
Yes. Yep, correct. Anything less, Dan.
That's really good math, man.
Anything less sends John Drapczyk to the parking lot.
I know how to math.
So that's Coleman's head, too.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, so it looks like
Looks like Melissa's
Rob's
going to
heading to the
advance.
contender bracket.
Yep, Rob is going to go into the.
Melissa just continues to chug her way through.
Melissa-
She's been an absolute steamroller.
Melissa bowling very well. Big
That's
shot
got a
from.
hook.
Oh, he
That's
sailed
got a
it. Oh, John Drapczyk probably.
Cut the commercial.
Yes, we're going to put up a slide, as we say in the business here, and go to color bars. And yeah, so
John said that.
if you fans were watching out there on that shot, we're going to go with viewer discretion is advised.
Melissa leaves a 2-pin. Should be an easy conversion.
Godspeed.
Yes, and as Erica likes to point out, way to go, Rob. We love you.
We are now down to 6.
We do love Rob, Erica. He did a great job today.
Andy's math is right.
Again,
once
get the extra big bottle of wine for Rob when he gets home. And everything will be fine. Because guess what? The sun will come out tomorrow. And, you know,
Bet your bottom dollar.
bet your bottom dollar. The sun will come out tomorrow. So, and we'll all be back here bowling again on Monday night, regardless.
Yeah.
So,
Tune in.
tune in.
Sid Chapman's first 300.
I hope so, young fella. I hope so.
Predictions.
Predictions. We have Nostradamus predictions. We're also doing a
Everybody's
show.
rooting for it.
I'm
Who's
rooting for
against
you.
it? Nobody.
We also have a show Monday night. We're coming back live from the Draft League, 7:30 on Monday night. We're doing a show. We took a few weeks off, but we'll be back with a show.
Nobody's rooting against my 3-0.
So
We're
let's
rooting
give a shout out to Brandon Katrupi, who is who's recovering from COVID.
Yes, Brandon Katrupi. Hopefully you're feeling better.
God
And
bless.
He really wanted to bowl today.
Get
He said
well
it was the
soon.
first year he was eligible ever.
Yes. There's always next year.
Pretty disappointed that he didn't get
There's always next year, Brandon. You'll be back on the lanes, young fella. And speedy recovery, and we hope to see you soon.
Yeah. Young rising star.
Yes.
So I think, so I'm not sure how they do things here, but I think that Jeff and Melissa will have a bye.
I believe so.
The contenders will battle it out.
I believe so. I believe you're right. We need a senior division. That's what we need. Right?
You know, today was the Monmouth County Senior Masters.
Yes, today.
Won by Russ Goss.
Oh, really?
Shout out to Russ Goss for winning the Monmouth County Senior Masters. Anybody here knows?
We have a separate 50 and over, so whatever number we pick, we can still bowl in this.
Absolutely.
But then we have our own. I'm going to bowl in this and he's going to kick my ass.
Going good.
If he's sitting back here, we have to fix the rules.
Then we have a shot. As long as he's sitting back here, we do have a shot. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have a promotional announcement here. The bowling community wants to know: does Rob Butler have to pay for the Panisi Architecture advertising mask?
Well, Joe, I believe that they pay Rob Butler.
Yes,
Isn't that how it works?
Usually that's how it works, but in the game of bowling, one never knows. So Rob might be looking to say, you know, I want to promote this, so, you know, maybe Rob had to pay. Maybe Chris said you're going to have to pay if you want to wear the mask. You never know.
I guess there's only one person who does know. Well, maybe two people.
Rob Butler and Chris Panisi. Yes. Yes, Chris Panisi, if you're watching, we want the answer. Did Rob have to pay you to wear that mask?
All right, for anybody interested, it looks like the next two matches in the contenders bracket is going to be Tony Everett versus Robert Butler, and then Frank Wilkinson versus Joe Lavargo, with Jeff and Melissa, the two finalists in the winners bracket.
Sitting out.
They will be sitting out this match, waiting to see what happens.
Good job by Mike.
Thank you, Michael.
Very
Holding
nice,
up the
Mike.
card like a ring card girl at the boxing matches in Atlantic City.
That's right. We should have them walk around.
The round card, yes. Yep. Round 3. Good job, Michael. We got so many multi-talented, multitasking people around here. It really warms my heart that people can multitask this much. I wish people on my job could.
Joe, I just wanted to let you know that I just got a text from Scott Porto.
Yes.
Asking me when the Staten Island Masters was.
Wait a minute.
Scott, the answer is today.
Today. Scott, you missed it. Yeah, if you want to know about next year's, we can check with Jim and find out what the date is for
More than likely
2021.
the same weekend.
Yes.
First weekend in
First weekend in December.
First
every
weekend
year.
in December, yep.
Melissa is locked in right now. She is
Melissa is locked in. Yep.
And her look only gets better as the lanes transition.
Yes,
Correct.
indeed.
I agree.
Yep.
And getting past this game, I think, was big for her.
Big hurdle.
Because
Big hurdle.
the second game is usually.
Yes.
I think we're going to see a really, really good match.
I agree, Naz. That was a big hurdle.
Jeff Sheree versus Melissa the next match.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take about 215 to 220 to win.
Take a game off because of the bracket.
They have a bye.
They have a bye.
They have a bye.
They are the two left in the winners bracket. They get a bye.
Ice the arm a little bit.
Yeah, maybe have a couple of beers.
I don't think it's in their repertoire to have a couple. But God bless. Godspeed. If they would like to have a cold one, I will buy it for both of them.
Versus spare. She has her first clean game of the day, which looks like she's happy about.
That's really the first clean game of the day. Where's your pull down?
Clean.
Rob's caddy is promoting his.
Rob's caddy.
That's what I'm saying.
They've called the bullpen.
If you really want
So
to know,
Hillary is now
I'm paying
taking
attention
Rob's
to game 5.
equipment over
She
to the
had
next
a,
pair where he'll be
258
bowling.
out, and she went
Because
split the 10.
let's face it, Naz, Rob did a lot of bowling today. He
It's a
bowled
lot.
both squads. That's 10 games. This was, I believe, his 12th game today.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bowling.
Well, you know, it's not just physically a lot of bowling.
Crosses
Mentally,
Training.
196.
Yeah.
Very mental. I bowled 10
Yep.
games
Very
today,
nice 196.
and I can't wait to go home.
Yes. And it takes a lot out of you.
yes.
No doubt about it. Back
Now,
here in the broadcast booth
Unexpectedly, the camera's now on her face.
on the promenade. I'm going to drop the mask because it is getting a little warm in here.
I'm going to put it back up.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to.
All right.
Cuomo might be watching.
No, it's
Scare
all right.
anybody?
I just I have to breathe a little bit.
Well, I am
Okay,
drinking,
so-
so I am permitted to have my mask
Yes,
off.
you are.
Yes, you are. Correct. Yep. I just had to take a deep breath because it gets a little warm under here. In my company-issued mask.
Is that what
Really?
they gave
Yes,
you?
as you can
Where's
see,
the-
the ABC logo is nowhere to be found
There's
on
no
this.
little Mickey ears
Nothing.
or anything on it?
Nothing. They gave us a bag full of masks and a thermometer. Take your own temperature before you come in.
How did they pick that color?
They have, this is the color for the larger mask, and the smaller mask is a light blue. They gave us a bag with thermometers and masks. Nothing else. They wanted up to the employee to take your own temperature before you come in. So it is what it is.
Very interesting. A friend of mine got tested at one of the New York City health centers.
Okay.
And they gave, on the way out, they gave you a package of masks and a thermometer.
Really?
And if you tested positive, to your home, they sent you masks.
Really?
Thermometer.
Wow.
A couple of other things. And the kind bar.
Really?
Well, yeah, they knew you probably weren't doing what you needed to do.
Wow.
Yeah. Make sure you wear
Stay home and stop coming out.
Don't leave the house. This kind bar is your meals for the next 14 days.
Wow.
Hey, Joe, let's give a shout out to Jim Piscopi and everybody else who was responsible
great
for
job
Yes.
today. Great
We actually
job
did that before, but we'll certainly do it again.
I wasn't here.
You weren't here, so we'll
Just
do
want
it
to give a
again.
personal thanks to Jim. He does a fantastic job every year.
Yes.
It takes a lot. You know what? This, I believe,
It's a lot of work.
is the least controversial season.
It is. It took a pandemic to be no controversy, but Dan, we said
entries were good.
They pulled it off in spite of a pandemic.
The only difference was, if anybody didn't know, you had to stay on the same pair for all
pair, right. Yes, you did. Yeah, we also addressed that.
It definitely turns the numbers around. No, it's got to.
It does. I just want to point out our friend Kenny Soto, who's camera one on Monday nights on our show, said that the color of the mask was picked by Disney.
Mr. Gorgeous.
Yes, it was. But Kenny, as a 40-year employee, I'm just glad it wasn't a rectal thermometer they put in the bag for us, because knowing Disney, could have been possible. So it was under the tongue. So but in any event, no thermometers in the building, but that's okay.
Is our good friend Joe Bruno watching?
Joe Bruno has dinner plans tonight because his wife, Kristen, likes to go out to dinner on Saturday nights, and Joe, being the good hubby that he is,
Well, do you know
aims
where
to
they're
please.
going?
I do.
Where are they going?
They are going
out here.
They are going down to
Or is it
Long
a
Branch.
secret?
No, it's not
Oh,
Long Branch.
Jersey.
They are going down to dinner in Long Branch. Because you know what? Maybe the restrictions are a little less there.
Yeah.
I believe in New Jersey you can have up to 8 at a table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I believe they're heading down to Long Branch to have a nice Saturday night dinner.
All right, well, it looks like we're about to return to action here on the lane. So
Before we tune in, though,
thanks, Kenny.
back
It
to
really
Joe
is a
Bruno.
nightmare. Yes.
Happy to hear Penn State won today. His
Penn
son,
State,
his son
two
is
in
a
a row.
freshman.
they are now 2-5.
2 in a row.
They
for
are
his
2
son
and 5.
Anthony.
They
Yep.
beat 1 and 4 Rutgers, and we're back to action.
Tony the Hound Dog
the Stone Nickel.
leaves the ever popular Stone 5 pin on 44. Joe LeBargo bowling against Frankie on 35 and 6.
So where are our contenders and where are
Well, there's only 2 matches going on right now.
The winners have a bye for the 5th time. The
Yes.
contenders are all bowling right now.
So what you're saying is our 2 contender winners will become contenders again.
There'll be the only 2 left in the contenders.
Correct.
No, there'll be 3 left in the contenders bracket. After
So
that.
I was right when I said
2 left.
6 contenders.
Well, there'll be 2 plus
2
the
winners.
loser of Jeff and Melissa's match.
Right.
So technically, after the next match, there will be only 2 contenders left, but there'll be 3 total.
Okay, so Rob Butler bowling against Tony Everett. So
In the grand scheme of things, how many winner
Good
bracket
job from
people
Frankie.
actually are there?
There are 8 to start.
No. Winner
There are 2 left.
big strike by Rob
left
on
in
lane
the
43.
Right now.
for end all.
6 left. Why aren't they both?
There are 6 left.
There's definitely 6 left.
Yes.
How
Two are in
many
the winner
winner bracket people are there? 2. Right. And then when we have one, who is considered?
Let me ask you a question.
Rob.
You have an Uber picking you up. Rob, great bowling, Rob.
I wish. I'll go to walk for you anytime. I'll go forward you anytime. And 12 times on Saturday, Rob.
We'll go back and forth.
You have Rob Butler
We'll stay a few.
heading up in the second frame, working on a strike, going for an early lead. Looks pretty good from here, Joe.
Yes, it does, Dan.
Oh,
Rob
trips
tripped
the
the
4 to
4.
take a nice double.
He tripped the 4 pin. I'd also like the bowling community to know that our friend who's on the camera today, Mike Giovinazzo, is the biggest Brooklyn Nets fan on God's green earth. And in his honor today, I wore my Knicks cap because, I'm a diehard Knicks fan. So let the basketball season begin.
Oh,
good shot by
He's
Tony.
down 10 early, but
Good job by Tony.
We'll let him go one more, then we'll
looks
get
like
to
Rob and Tony are both playing right with surface.
Yes,
so,
they are. Yes, they are. Good point, Dan. Good point, Daniel.
Joe LeBargo looks pretty
Joe
good. from here,
LeBargo.
Nothing
Big
but
shot
10
by
back.
Joe. He
Nothing but
nutted
10
that
back.
one. pushed all 10 back on
Joe
36.
started out with an early double.
Is that the pair he bowled on before too, or the shot 240?
Yeah. Yes,
I believe it is. Yes.
Wow, who did these lane assignments?
Yep. I'll tell you what,
Oh,
though.
Tony with an early double to make this match even after.
Tony, Tony throws a double right back at Rob, and that's a good match right there.
We have a battle of two gentlemen over there.
Yes, we do.
Oh, Joe with the crossover.
Oh,
triple
Joe
eight early.
Lavargo
He
carries
started
on
out
the
with
cross.
triple.
He carried the cross.
Frank is looking a
Tomorrow
little.
is Sunday. For all you Mascoers out there, he carried the cross. That's it.
Frank's
Okay.
hair is looking very high, by the way.
Yeah, it's very poofy. Frank has the poofy look today.
Well, you know what it is? He started with the poof, and
Yes.
now that the poof is blonde,
Yes.
it looks extra.
It looks extra poofy. Yes, it does.
Six-member of NSYNC, it looks like.
Yes.
Oh, boy. He didn't
Yes,
like that.
Frankie has the boy
10 back.
band member going.
Oh, boy.
Rob Butler leads
Rob
the
Butler
ever popular
with
head pin.
the Stone Penny.
Yes, the stone head pin. Yes.
For anybody watching, that is not a split.
We talked before about ones like this being over, whatever.
Yes.
How old are you?
Not old enough for.
I want to make sure I'm fucking older than that.
I am 39 and 11/12.
Yeah, you're getting it. It's only
We
a number,
are-
Daniel.
We are 4 weeks away from being 40.
It's only a number. I don't even remember that.
All right, so 50 and over. We don't have to worry about it for 10 years.
Yeah, right, exactly. Good cover by Rob on the head pin. Frankie left a 6-pin. No, make that the 6-10 for Frankie on lane 35.
Pull the Irish goodbye. All right, Frank looking to convert the 6-10 here to try to stay in it early. Sounded like a shot from here. And
He converted it, Dan. He
Made
converted it. Yeah, it did sound like a chop, though. You're right, Dan. It sounded like the proverbial chop.
Butler working on a spare in the fourth frame.
He's at the roll.
And he leaves a 6-10 as
6-10.
well.
Yep.
Shows up going for the early ham bone.
Oh,
you have a
big
ham
shot
bone
by
for
Joe.
him.
You know, Dan. You know, Dan. Joe has the whole left side to himself.
Well, that's true.
So
I tried to tell Kenny Liddell that he had the whole left side himself too, but he didn't listen.
he didn't listen. No. Well, you know, he's not a crafty veteran like Joe Lavargo.
No, he's pretty much a novice.
So,
You know, getting credit for coming out and competing.
Yep, exactly right.
Joe working on 4 in a row in the 5th here. He might be able to put this one away early.
He might be, Dan. He might be.
That's got to hook a little.
Yep.
Oh my
Oh, he
goodness.
pushed 10 back
He
again.
Has the lane.
Yes, he does. He's gone after Frank. Joe has the strike shoes on this match.
All right, we got Tony the Hound Dog stepping up in the 4th. Strike here will put him ahead. That looks pretty good from here.
Oh,
maybe
Tony
not.
pitched
Sorry.
it out a little
Sorry, I
bit.
got to check my out.
Yep, Tony left a 1-2-8 on 43. Rob, just so you know, I had very interesting banter with Erica back and forth on air today. She was part of the bowling community today. Your family was rooting for you.
And she said, way to go, Rob.
Yes, and everybody loves you, and you haven't takeout tonight.
Tony Everett shooting 1, 2, 8.
I told her to get an extra big bottle of wine.
Oh, Frankie almost converts that.
Oh, and he leaves his
Incredibly sweet, but as soon as the cinch
Oh,
happens,
Tony,
early lead.
Tony leaves an opening for Rob. Tony leaves an opening for Rob Butler on 43 and 4.
All right, Frank needs some oxygen here, stepping up in the 6th.
Daniel,
Yes,
who did Kenny see in our little piece of paper pool?
he had Frank.
He lasted longer than I did. I had Rob
Frankie
Frank leaves a stone 5.
that is a 5-pin. Yes, confirmed on 35.
Send help to lane 35.
Yep, Tony comes back with a strike after his open day.
Oh, he thought I missed that.
Yes, he did.
Good job.
Now Rob Butler gets up with a big shot here on 43.
All right, he makes the 5. He is safe from UBA powdering.
Yes.
Rob Butler getting up in the 5th, working on a spare. Rob's been locked in all day here.
He has been.
Very consistent.
He has been.
That's got a hook. It has to hook. Oh, and he leaves the
Almost got the roll on the 10-pin.
I think we would have heard some noise from the river on that one.
Yes, we would have heard the Monsignor chanting on that one. I will tell you this. I brought up a point earlier about Tony being a very good tournament bowler. Rob Butler also.
That's true.
Very good tournament bowler.
Okay, loves
Very
to compete.
good.
Loves to compete.
Yes, he does.
Here comes the Mets ball.
Owens does seem like he has ice in his veins.
He does. He has the game face on.
Well, you might not know this, but Robert Butler is a huge Mets fan.
Yes, he
a
is.
huge Knicks fan.
Yes. Hence the orange.
His spare ball
Yes,
may
it
or may
is.
not be a
The
Met
Met
ball.
fan. Yeah, that's right.
And that is the 10,000th 10 pin that ball is converted.
Yes, indeed.
And that's what separates everybody. I won't hit as many as that guy does.
Well, listen, he's a crafty veteran. Almost veteran. He's
39,
crafty.
he's 39.
He's crafty. Speaking of crafty, Joe
There,
Lavargo
that
just
is
probably
a-
threw his worst shot of the match.
It doesn't matter.
35, but
that match is over.
That match is pretty much
That one's over.
the proverbial fat lady is singing on 35 and 6. She's warming up her vocal cords. But on 43 and 4, we have
Is he
a tight
eliminating
match.
another contender?
We have a tight match here.
All that's left is contenders. So anybody
Right.
gets eliminated, it's an eliminated contender.
Yes. Oh, Rob just leaves
Butler
himself the
opening the door for the
3,
hound dog.
6, 7, 10 on 40.
A little dark, a little fun.
3, 6, 7, 10.
You know, with somebody with Rob's role, I'm going to put him at like 33% to make this. I have a good feeling about this one.
Bobby Jacobson is.
Can we zoom in on this spare?
Let's zoom in.
I am making a prediction that he will make the spare.
So, Bob, I'm going to give you an
Especially
old
with the
Billy
Shea Stadium
Wheelerism, hit him
This is
thin
getting
and
made.
watch him spin. So, Frankie didn't hit him thin right there, and they didn't spin. So, Frankie leaves himself to 3, 6 on 36.
I'm going to go 35, 65. He crushes it. Bang.
Oh, he just misses it.
Rob leaves the 3 and the 7, giving him an 8 out on 44. And that match with
It's a
Tony
big shot for the hound dog, huh?
is back
Frank
and forth.
filling the
Yes.
spare here.
Give Frank the spare on
It's a very
36.
respectable day for the proprietor. I know he
Yes.
doesn't get many games in.
Indeed. Indeed.
Very
He looks really
showing.
good with his
Very
haircut,
good showing. Tony trying to get back in the match. Oh, leaves just the 4 pin.
Tony leaves the 4 pin.
Tony is up by 5
On
through
lane
6.
43.
He converts.
Yes. I got to tell you, Tony doing pretty good work at trying to defend his title. As Dan makes a call to the bullpen for you fans at home. We'll just leave it at that.
We're a little parched.
Dan is calling the bullpen.
Sidge is,
So
Nick Sidge is picking up half-empty beers from the
That's it.
area. Trying to find Thank you, sir.
And for all you Uber drivers out there, you may want to stop at 1600 Highland Boulevard within the hour.
We'll
probably
be
get
here
a-
all night.
You'll get
So
a good
this
rate.
is only my second beer. You're fine.
The Sid Jammer is not here all night. But he is going to see out this final tournament stay.
Any
You know,
single,
Nick, you
any
know,
single
Nick-
ladies tuning in?
You know,
Sidge
Nick-
will be roaming the island tonight looking for the next
Dan,
Mrs. Sidge.
On the prowl.
Dan, I
Tony
do hope,
leaves just a 6 on the cross.
I do hope that the young fella Nick knows this is a non-paying event here.
It is?
There's no fee
Oh.
for broadcasting today.
Well, what am I doing here?
I don't want any
You do
monetary fees. I just want my voice out there.
That's it. Oh, you're getting it
And
out there,
I
kid.
just want people to know how much of a fan I am of the game.
Well,
And how much I respect it.
we're happy to have you.
And I'm disappointed
All right, Tony takes care of the 6
that I wasn't in this top 8.
He is
I should have been there,
There's always next year.
but it's okay.
Robert
always
getting up in the
next
7th.
A
Yes,
contender will win today.
that's right.
A contender will win.
As Rob Butler gets ready for his shot on 43. I got to tell you, Dan, this is some match here.
Yeah, it's very close. You got one snoozer and one exciting
it.
match.
Yep.
You know, Joe, if Joe Labardo doesn't make the spare, this one is not over yet.
There's the Met guy. Hound dog is live. Hound dog is live.
All right, hey Mikey, can we zoom into the second 7-10 attempt for Robert Butler?
This works.
Hopefully he makes a better effort on this one.
Yeah, well,
There we go.
let's see if
This work? Wow, the glare.
it's a little bit of a glare. But
Frank staying alive. Frank 10 back.
Yep.
Frank can triple in the 10th, double in the 10th here before shorted mark.
He could. You're right, Dan. That match got a lot closer.
Far from over.
While we focused our attention on the Tony and Rob match, the match on 35 and 6 got a lot closer. Frankie is sneaking back into the match. The young fella is saying, "Don't forget, this is my house, technically."
This is his
So
house.
he's sneaking back into the match.
Oh, Joe didn't help put back to that.
No, he did not. That's right.
Frank with the first hit in the 10th. Stay alive.
That is a match there.
One more strike here, and the pressure.
Yes, it is.
Rob
Cannon.
Butler leaves
Now
down.
it's a more in the
Match is still close.
Indeed.
Right. Yeah, 2-0 and then.
Yes, Bob Jacobson watching at home. The splits have killed Rob Butler today. But Rob, to his credit,
to force Joe.
Oh,
and he leaves just a
leaves a
4-pin, and this
four-pin.
one is over.
Rob, to his credit, really he grinded the whole day today, but the splits did hurt him
really
a
gave
little
it a good effort there.
But the match isn't over yet.
Rob for the 6-10 conversion.
Oh,
He chopped the 6-10. No.
He's been
Chopped
cut
it
like
right
Drago
off.
and Rocky Ford.
Yeah, Rob just chopped the 6-10. That match is
When was the last time he
winding
did
down
that? 1997?
Tony has a good chance to advance.
Tony's chances of going back to back.
Yeah, Tony's
just
chances
increased.
have gone up big time.
I mean, it's going to take a lot, but he's still alive.
Yeah,
If
he
I
is.
count him?
Yeah, well, you never know.
No.
Mike. You never know.
A 5 will still be a winner, Mike. I don't know. If,
On this condition, anything's possible.
Hound dog.
Tony,
That's going to be enough. Joe Labargo moving
Close
on to
strike.
the final 4.
Joe Labargo moving on, Tony Everett's moving on, and Jeff and Melissa. Once again, Tony, good tournament bowler, defending his title. He really he turns his game up to another notch.
Once again, let's give a shout out to Frank Wilkinson. Top 6.
Yes.
Very respectable.
Frank really, as you touched on, Dan, hasn't done a lot of bowling this year.
No, but he has done a lot of live TV.
He certainly has. As our USBC committee goes back to the drawing board, literally, and they're putting the advances. It'll be Joe Labargo against Tony Everett. It'll be Jeff Charay against Mel Camera. And we still have some bowling left to bring you, folks. As Michael is showing you the board right now, you'll have Everett and Labargo on 39 and 40, which will be right in front of us. And on 35 and 6, you'll have Melissa and Jeff Charay. So it should be very, very good bowling coming up right in front of you.
Cut. That's a good run.
All right. If Rob wants any chance at this match, he needs to strike out.
Yes, he does.
So this is it right here.
He would have to strike out for 188.
That looks pretty good. And he leaves a flat 10.
And that's the end of Rob's
Yeah.
day. But a
Down to the
valiant,
final 4, keeping those
yes,
keeping his chances
a
alive.
valiant effort by Rob Butler today, all day. He was here from 9:30 this morning. He bowled both of the squads. He advanced this far. Good bowling by Rob.
Warrior like that.
And 10-pin conversion number
Good conversion
10,001
for Rob,
for the New York Mets ball.
That's right.
Mets faithful.
So Rob will finish out in fine form. Another good showing by Rob Butler in a tournament.
Kind of.
Ending on a good note, Rob Butler.
We gotta go down the end. Is it here and here?
We're going to be on 39, 40, and 35 and 6.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. Correct.
Oh, not down the end. Down the end side.
They're done down there. They're
Okay.
going to be on 35 and 6. Yeah.
No, is it?
Oh, it's 47 and 8.
40.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw 35 and 6.
So the
there.
contenders.
Wait, do we have to move?
Yes. No, we
No, we can stay.
There's a match here, right? Who's here?
This will be Tony and Joe.
Danny. The contenders. They're not 40, and the winners are down
The
here.
winners are on 47 and 8.
There's no reason to go down there.
Good finish. Good bowling today, Rob.
Nice finish
Good
by the
bowling today,
Reverends.
Rob.
Back
Good
to his
bowling, Rob.
regular scheduled program
Let's
tomorrow.
go Mets.
Yes.
St. Joseph, St. Thomas Church.
Yep. Or
New
St.
York.
Christopher's.
Oh, well,
He's St. Christopher's
he's
too.
a,
Yeah, he's a
free
multi.
agent. He's a free agent.
Yeah, Rob
For any of
plays,
you Monsignors out there,
Yes.
looking for a solid organist to sign a
If you're
long-term
an organ
contract.
player at your mass, call
He's
Rob
a-
Butler.
He is a solid organist.
Yes, he is.
He's also a percussionist,
Yes, he
a
is.
pianist,
Teaches
and I
music.
believe he might be good on the strings.
I believe he is. Rob is very multi-talented.
You're right.
Thank you.
Good show today, Rob.
Thank you.
The Hound Dog is like, don't forget about me. I'm defending my title here.
Hound Dog said,
Don't
It ain't
ever
over
give
yet.
up on the
Hound dog who did not have a pulse in
It
the
ain't over
qualifying.
In qualifying,
Did not have a
Tony,
pulse.
in
You know,
qualifying,
just like poker, all you need is a chip and a chair.
that's
so
it. Yeah,
You get a
Tony,
spot in the top 8 here, and you never know.
they were leaving breadcrumbs for Tony to find the trail home in qualifying, but knowing he had an automatic berth in the finals, he used it to tune up a little bit,
Where was,
got himself going, and
Where was AJ today?
AJ was not around.
Yeah, I noticed.
He was not here to support his
player
dad.
of his caliber would be.
Yeah, no, he was
looking
not here
at-
to support his
He
dad.
hit that interesting age of 20 where he's now going out on the streets in Staten Island. I
Yeah.
hear,
Yes,
and
good
having a
bowling
good
run.
time.
That's 21.
Dorothy, your
Come on.
son did a
We
great
don't-
job
We don't
today.
promote underage drinking.
Great job
Never
today
said that.
by young Mr.
Never
Rob
said
Butler Jr. Great bowling.
Danny,
He
don't put
actually
words in
didn't
my
say
mouth.
anything about drinking.
We're gonna bring
why
No,
we're
he
gonna
did
bring it
not.
back here.
He's just going out and have a good time with his friends.
Yep.
We're back here.
Yes. Here we go. We are back.
So, Joe, what do you think about the Final Four here?
Well-
What are your predictions for the winner bracket?
Well-
Sheree versus Camera, and the contenders bracket, Labargo versus the Hound Dog Everett.
Well, you know what, Dan? Being friends with everybody, you don't really like to make that type of prediction.
I'm
However-
exactly the opposite, Joe. I would love to make.
I know you would, but we're going to give you that opportunity in a second. But
Okay.
me and you asked me the question first. I'm going to say that you got 3 veterans in the field, and even though Mel is a youngster, a young lady, she's been bowling for many years since she's a very young girl.
Oh, yeah,
and
sure.
Mel,
Listen,
you know, she might be the youngster here in the field, but she's a veteran on the lanes.
I believe she might have more tournament experience than all 3 of these guys.
It's possible. It's possible.
She bowls a lot.
Danny and Joe.
Yes.
Who are our contenders left?
Right in front of you. We have
Right in
Mr.
front of you,
Hound
Nick.
Dog Everett and Joe Labargo Sr.
So I'm gonna go with one of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a
Of
limb and
course.
say one of the contenders. I'm gonna double down.
That's you got 4. You got Nick. Your odds are 4-1. That's somebody that you say is going to win. So it's pretty good.
I'm gonna go with the Hound Dog.
All right, the Hound Dog.
Defending his title.
All right,
I
just
don't care
yank
if he
one in.
losses. I don't care if he losses. I can
He
care
just
less.
yanked one
I can
in
care
and
less.
he carried one on
I
the
could care
cross.
less. Cross it 12 times.
It's not how you say hello, Joe. It's how you
That's
say
how you
goodbye.
say goodbye. And Joe Labargo just said, stay off my side. Melissa on 48. Opens with a strike.
I guess.
Is that a strike?
I guess.
No, sorry,
Bowling
7
she
pin.
left at 7
Sorry, that's a 7 pin. The angle we're sitting at, it's hard to see, but she left the 7 pin.
Hound Dog for the early double.
Tony
He's going to
Everett
triple
again.
6. Oh, he trips them all.
Cross
Trips them
12.
all.
Tom. Cross 12, Hound.
We got a spillage on 39.
Not going quietly.
Spillage on 39. The Hound
Never
Dog
does.
is not going quietly.
Never does.
Defending his title. Right to the bitter end.
Hello, New Brunswick.
Okay, if there's an Uber driver out
Joe
there,
Labargo says,
we'll give you Nick's address. Show up in about an hour. Take the young man home.
Melissa
Okay.
makes a 7 pin.
Mel
First
converted the 7 pin.
frame. Jeff Sheree up in the.
Any Uber drivers out there? Nick Sigia will need a ride home.
I think he's local Newdorp, so we might be able
Yeah,
to. mention that.
I know where he lives. I may just drive him home myself, being the kind of guy I am. I won't even charge him.
Sheree looking to get back in the small boy. That's got to help.
Oh, Labargo threw that one out there, but he got an 8
So
count.
1-3. That's a a lucky lead there. Jeff's first frame. He almost trips another 3 pin. 2 pin. Sorry. Just the 2 pin over there. Joe shooting at the 1-3. No problem. Hound Dog stepping up with an early double, looking to get an extended lead here. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate
Thank you,
the
Chris
kind words.
Panisi. Thank you, Chris. We're doing the best that we can here to bring the bowling community all of the action. Right here from Rab's Country Lanes on Saturday afternoon, December 5th, 2020, in the midst of a pandemic. Right, Mike?
Sheree converted his.
Jeff Sheree converted his spare. Yes. Jeff Sheree converted his spare.
Looks good from here. And we have an early 20 pin lead through 3. Sheree up in the second. Lane 48. Looks a little right. But he sends the messenger.
Oh, he
Little
tripped it.
connects.
Jeff got the roll
We
on
have
48. He tripped
strike
the
in
10.
second.
Yep. Jeff got the roll. That's a good match over there.
Now go clean through 3, up in the fourth.
Yes, he is. That's a pitch from Tony.
Pretty okay.
All right,
He left
okay.
the 310. Very maple square.
You know, Tony playing the lane very cautiously.
Yeah, he's he's trying to stay safe. He knows that 9
playing
squares is a good
safe.
frame on
Yep,
this.
playing safe.
It looks like Tony's been here before.
Yes, he has, Nick.
A short year ago, maybe?
Yes, we've said many times he's the defending champion. In case you haven't paid attention. Yep. But in any event, we are watching Tony try to convert the baby split.
Gotta go.
And Tony,
perfect. He made the baby.
Tony, like the true champ that he is, converts the baby split.
Melissa got a little distracted.
Melissa
got a balk.
Melissa calling a timeout.
Yep.
To reset.
Melissa did go to Wichita State. And
Yes.
The King Walker is Chris Barnes. So she might have picked up
exactly. Yes, he is.
That is one of the things they teach.
Yes.
They actually do a whole day
Yes.
on walking.
Joe up in the 4th looks pretty good from here, Joe.
Oh, that's a good hit him thin.
10 in the pit.
For my friend Bobby Jacobson out there, that's a hit him thin and watch him spin from Billy Whaley
47.
back in the day.
Watch them fight.
That's
Might like
it.
She might like
Joe Labargo just
Another
hit
right
him
there.
right.
Oh,
Watch
she
him
slaps
fight.
it out on Sheree.
Melissa slapping out a strike on 47.
Loud. We heard that all the way on lanes 3
We
and 4.
have game on 47 and 48. Could get a little vocal over there too. Joe
That's got to get
Labargo.
lucky. He's got to get lucky.
All right, leaves himself the very makeable 4-7.
Melissa even through 2.
Thanks though anyway, Mike. I have an adult beverage waiting for me later
Ready
tonight
on
to
lane
watch
48.
the show from the other day with Nelson Figueroa here at Rab's Country Lanes. I have to catch up on my live from Rab's.
Everybody likes
Pretty
Figgy.
good there. He makes his fair.
Yes, we do.
Down
Cover the
18.
4-7 for Joe Labargo.
Melissa up in the 3rd.
Melissa on 48.
She likes it. Oh,
All right, but it's okay.
Looks like a split.
It's
Yep.
the-
Yep.
It's this
469.
469.
Yep.
Not something you see every day.
No. Hound dog up. Trying
Hound
to stay
dog
up
up.
18 here in the
Yep.
fifth frame. That looks
Right
good.
up 10.
Yes.
All right. Oh, fast 8.
8.
A little unlucky there.
Fast 8,
4-7.
4-7. Yep. Dan, everything went over and around the 4-7. Hence the fast 8.
All right, Melissa getting up, trying to just get the wood here.
Yes, I'm sure she's trying to make the wood.
That's got a hook. Oh, she gets 2. Okay. She's trying to win for it.
So at the end of the day, is the loser of 47 and 48 become a contender?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
There'll
Okay.
be one of 2 contenders left.
So
The
I'm
winner of
going to
this match in
continue
front of us,
to hammer the contender.
Sid Hammer.
Yep. So basically, we have ourselves a winner's bracket over there. And whoever wins is the only winner's bracket person.
All right, Nick, I'm going to put this to bed for you right now. Okay? As Tony throws this shot,
That's
I'm going
gotta
to
get
put this to
Strike
bed
in
for
the
you.
third, my
Oh,
guess.
the crossover.
Strike for Tony.
Yes.
Strike for Jeff.
Tony clean through 6. Not
Okay.
easy to do on this.
So, Nick, here's how this is all going to be.
Okay.
They could all be from the contenders bracket if the person who is undefeated loses the first game in the championship. So that's basically what it comes down to.
Joe Labargo
Because they have
got a
to
hook.
pick
That's got a
Correct.
hook. We have a washout on 40.
So you're saying everyone's a contender, including the winner's bracket winner. if they
Sheree
lose
for the triple on
championship?
48.
I just said what I said, and I'm choosing not to repeat it. I made my point to your
Oh, he
rule
tripped on
about-
stone 9 for the
The
triple.
contender winning.
Correct.
Joe, you know one of my observations today?
Yes, Dan.
You notice it's a little quiet in this building today?
Yes.
Yes.
I couldn't help but
One
agree.
person in particular.
Who's missing?
Who's missing?
Yeah, preferably from the Sheree fan club.
Oh, Dennis is.
Yeah, he is not here. It's very
Yeah,
quiet.
Dennis is. Maybe Dennis is getting ready for the Dallas Cowboys game that got moved to Tuesday night because of COVID.
That's possible.
Could be.
That's possible.
You're getting yourself ready to watch a Dallas Cowboy game. I pity you.
Oh, I can't. I'm a Jet fan.
All
I
right,
can't say anything.
Labargo trying to get back.
Joe
in this match, down
Labargo, big
20.
shot on 39.
That looks good.
That's
back.
a good
That's a
shot.
really nice shot.
Melissa getting up.
Melissa on
Fourth frame, working on
47.
an open. She needs to get back in this match.
She needs to get back on
That looks
the
pretty good from here.
strike.
Excellent.
Good vision.
Good shot by
Good vision.
Melissa.
Great vision from you.
Good shot by Mel.
Danny's got a really good eye. I mean, should I say Daniel?
You can
Call me
say
whatever you
that.
want.
Okay, Daniel.
Tony, big shot here. Trying to increase
extend
his lead.
20-point lead.
Yes, trying to increase the lead.
That's got to cross.
Not going to do it, but maybe it will.
All right,
Tony
leaving
leads
just a
himself to
5-pin.
5 pin.
You know, Joe, I noticed something.
Yes,
It looks like Tony had a game plan coming in, and it is working out for him.
it is. It
You know,
is.
it's simply to hit head to every shot.
It is.
See what happens.
He's
Nine,
playing
it's
it
fair.
safe.
Yeah, that's it.
Playing it safe.
You don't
Stay
see
away
him
from
leave. You
that.
don't see him missing right and missing
No,
the
he's
at all.
not sailing it past the head pin. Correct.
He's got a game plan.
He's
You
playing
gotta respect
inside.
it.
He's
Oh, Melissa
playing
leaves a
10.
flat 10. She's still down a little bit.
Tony's playing right at 10.
Tony with the 5-pin conversion.
and keeping it in play. He's just trying to stay in the middle, Daniel, to your point.
You know, as long as his opponent's not doubling or tripling here,
Yes.
he's just got to stay
Well,
in the moment and keep making mark, keep getting filling the frames.
Getting up in the 8th and 9th, Joe.
He probably
needs to
knows his
strike.
opponents. Andrew Payne chiming in. We have 4 people left, Andrew. 2 in the
Yes.
contenders bracket, 2 in the winners bracket.
Andrew, very speedy recovery to our friend Andrew,
God
who's
bless
having
you,
some
Andrew.
health issues, but hopefully you're back on the road to recovery.
And just as predicted, Tony
And
said,
just as we
On
totally
cue.
mushed Tony, we totally mushed them. We're going to put ourselves in the bathroom from mushing Tony.
Melissa makes a spare.
Melissa convert the 10-pin.
She is down about 20 to 30 going into the 5th frame.
That's a speedy recovery to our friend Andrew. We hope to see you soon. We got 4 people left, Andrew. Tony against Joe Lavargo, Melissa Camera against Jeff Charay. Tony and Joe are bowling in the non-winners bracket. So whoever wins
Hang
this
on.
match,
Okay, no
give
problem.
Tony the
Hound
spare.
dog.
Whoever wins this match and goes into the final must beat their opponent twice to win.
You know, Joe, now that
Yes.
changes things.
It
Joe
does.
Lavargo has ball in hand here.
Yes,
He controls the match.
he does.
He strikes out, he wins.
He does.
This is a huge shot.
This is
Danny,
huge.
That's
Jeff
incredible
is strike.
bowling IQ.
Down 16 in the
Strike
8th,
for Jeff.
and here it comes.
Danny, that's
He likes it. It's
bowling
got a
No,
hook.
it's got a hook.
Oh,
No.
boy.
Yeah, he gave
That's
Tony
great
the opening he
analysis.
needs.
Once again.
didn't pan out for you, Danny.
Once again.
Jeff got 4 in a row, the hand bone, going for 5.
Yeah,
Looks like-
Jeff is locked in right now.
Jeff has ball in hand here.
Yeah, I'll take Melissa as an odds-on contender.
Oh,
Good
Joe
shot.
just
That was
misses.
a good try.
You know, being the bowling purist that many of us are here, if I don't want to get ahead of myself, but if, and I'm prefacing this with a capital IF, if Jeff,
Jeff sends a
strikes
messenger
again,
with the 5-bagger.
if Jeff goes on to win this event today, I believe that gives him the
Triple
Staten
crown?
Island Triple Crown.
Yeah.
He's already won the Jim Elliott New Year singles. He has won the Staten Island singles, the Donnie Walters tournament. This would be the only piece missing in the hardware
Yeah, well,
trophy case for Jeff.
doesn't that makes me too, Joe. I
For you too, Daniel.
have the elusive Donnie Walters and
Yes.
Jim Elliott tournament.
That is
I have-
correct.
I have 3 runner-up finishes in this tournament.
Yes,
now.
you do. But Dan, you know what that means? That means that next year there'll be somebody else sitting
You're right.
there,
You're right.
and you'll be down there bowling.
Let's hope so.
That's what we're hoping for.
How many people have this elusive triple?
I think Gary Ricci.
I believe Gary Ritchie, maybe Timmy McAuliffe.
What are the McCall?
Well, it's possible.
They're both good bowlers. I wouldn't be surprised. either
Possible.
one.
he averaged with 10 back.
Shot for
They
Tony.
definitely
This
bowl
one
better
is
with this
over.
tournament.
Yes. Yes.
Tony the Hound Dog staying alive, off to the final
Tony
3.
is going to defend his title.
Looks like
At the end of the day,
early indication show he will be bowling Melissa.
yes, Tony is going to defend his title in the championship.
Looking to get his
No,
revenge.
no, not yet.
No, he's gonna hold Melissa.
Yes, that's Jabaziak right there coming in hot. Get in there, Johnny.
I like that.
Johnny
Gotta wait.
Scrap.
Right, no, I'm saying, but he's going to defend his
Hound
title
Dog,
because he's
that's enough.
advancing.
That is
He's
enough for Hound
advancing.
Dog.
So he's got a
He
chance to defend his
continues
title.
defense.
Right, exactly.
All right, I apologize for dropping.
Right,
jumping
don't
down Joe's
Nice
throat.
ball today
Don't
by
get all
Joe
over the
Lavargo.
Joe is a veteran out here.
Don't get all over the guy from Network TV here. I know what I'm talking
Jump
about.
down Joe's.
I think the Hound Dog wants a spare. This will be a clean game.
Yes,
He
indeed.
would love it because
Yep.
he is a
There it is.
steady
That-
bowler.
That is
Yes.
a clean game, folks. Clean game for the Hound Dog.
Clean game for the Hound Dog.
1 double to start, and the rest.
Oh, New Brunswick.
That's the young bowler Nick Sigia giving you his impersonation of Lloyd Lindsay Young, the old weatherman on
All
Channel
right,
9.
for everybody tuning in,
Way
Jeff
before your
Charay
time.
will get a bye.
Yes.
And then we'll have Tony Everett versus Melissa Camera.
Yes.
The winner of that match will have to beat Jeff twice. to
Twice.
take the
Correct.
title.
Yep. Correct.
That's wild.
Jeff is in the driver's
That's
seat.
excellent, though. I like to hear that.
Nice game by Tony.
Nice game
200
by
on the
Tony.
nose.
200 on the head.
Clean 200. Can't ask for any more. Melissa.
Good job, Tony. Good job, Tony.
Hey,
OAN.
Daniel's still alive.
Yeah.
I tell you, Masters Saturday is becoming the new Masters Sunday.
Yes, it is.
I will say that.
Yes, it is.
Is this tournament always on Saturday?
I think.
It
when
used
we
to be a
first- when they
second
first
day
started,
final. It used to be finals on
It used to be
Sunday.
the finals
Yes.
on Sunday morning, but now they've crammed everything in one day, which is much better. You know, a lot of people like myself, family people, and to take an entire weekend for bowling is tough these days.
Especially when you have little ones at home.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
tough.
or if you want to sit on the couch and watch football.
That's true. It's even tougher. That's true. So yes. So now we.
Oh, so this wasn't a COVID one-day format?
No.
Why is it one day format?
You know, the way that I remember that used to do it is there used to be 3 squads Saturday and then
Correct.
another squad Sunday
Sunday morning
and then the finals Sunday afternoon.
Because what was happening the first couple times we scheduled it, other people had conflicts on the
Yes, of course.
Saturday,
Yeah.
or they were bowling another tournament.
Right.
So we said, all right, well, we'll give them a chance to make a shot
Right.
on
Yeah,
Sunday
this
morning.
is in the past. This is conflicted with the New Jersey State Masters.
Yeah.
But that tournament was
But now
canceled.
we kind of try to move it away from that. And we, listen, we schedule this way ahead of time.
Yes.
So we know, listen, this is the date.
This is the day. Put it out there, and if you can make it, you make it. Yeah.
Make your plans.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you for the shout out. Great show. Thank you very much. The bowling community, Liz the Heart. Thank you. Nice to have us back. We didn't really go anywhere, but thank you, Liz. We love you too. Yes. But so yes, it is good to be back.
Joe's on the regular mainstay on the
I'm filling
live
in for-
from Raps.
I'm filling in for Joe right now.
Yes, Joe
Hopefully,
Bruno
I'm not
is
disappointing.
No, Dan, you're doing a fine job, young fella.
Tough to follow
Well,
Joe.
you know, Joe Bruno's a tough.
He is a
tough act to follow.
Do
Yeah.
we, hey Joe, do we invite Danny to join us on a live from Raps?
I think we should.
I'll have to pass.
I think maybe next time Nelson Figueroa
Monday
comes in.
nights are tough for me, man. Monday nights are tough.
We're talking about Thursday
No,
afternoons.
Thursday afternoons.
Oh, Thursday afternoon.
Maybe next
Call in
time they
for
have
work.
Figgy here. Maybe
Yeah,
next time
you
Figgy's
could
in.
zoom me in, maybe. That's
Yeah, there you go.
I sit at a computer all day, so I have no problem.
There you
doing
go.
Frank, I have to say, I'm a little bit insulted. You invite Danny Dunleavy, but not the Sledgehammer?
Well, there'll be a special show for the Sledgehammer.
Again, for all you Uber drivers out there, 45 minutes. Take the young fella home. Thank you.
Sal Fab out there?
I'm not. It's true. Sal Fab might be out there. He probably stopped for some.
Are we
I
going
don't
to be
know.
live on Monday, Joe?
We are going to be back live on Monday with a recap of the Masters show. No guest. A recap of the Masters show Monday night. If you, Nick, you should be paying attention. John Wilders
I'm
gave
always
the
paying attention.
Well, then check your phone. John Wilders put a link up on our Draft League homepage. Bowling fans, the show will be back Monday night.
And now you have the
What
true
about-
inside scoop.
Yes, you do.
Well,
right
what
here.
about the Draft League, Joe?
Live from the Draft League Monday night.
Right, live from the Draft League.
Live from the Draft League.
You know
Monday
who's
night.
coming up?
I don't know who's coming up.
Jimmy Clinton, Steve DiMaria, and who?
Oh, and the Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer.
Oh, you guys are running out of time. You better hurry up.
Not
There's only
running
2
out of
weeks
time.
left. Wow.
We're in
I don't
5th, and we're about to shoot up to 2nd.
Okay.
After another 23-1 victory.
When
Okay.
he was this little,
I wish he
Yes.
was that little
bowling
now.
on Friday.
Yes, I remember too when he bowled in Penrose. I remember.
I averaged 203 in Penrose. I'm
He's
averaging
all-
what?
he's not giving me
203.2 in Draft League.
He's all grown up now.
Some things never change.
Yes.
$103.75.
Oh my God. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Oh, thank you.
They got the rake.
What's that score down the end there?
The match is way over.
Give us a number.
Looks like Jeff said, what?
Be mindful of the hot mics.
Yeah, well.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, come on. They're on it. They're on it.
Go ahead, Danny. Look at Danny.
Oh,
Danny.
Dan blocked the
What do we got?
referees on it.
There's
Boy.
Dan,
We got a
the
mother of
official
3
ball getter.
headed down
Can we
lane
get that, or can we
29.
get that, or we can't?
This is a lawsuit waiting. She better not get raked into the pin center.
There's Rob
This is a
Lawless.
lawsuit waiting to happen.
Doing his
Here
thing.
comes Rob with the cardigan
Oh, shit.
and the maroon pants to match.
And she's walking down the middle of the lane.
Rob says, oh boy, there go the bumpers.
Good job by Rob
Snapped
Lawless.
Rob's ankle.
Rob
All right,
is
good
all
save,
over it.
good
Good
save.
save, Rob. Rob is all over it. Good job, Rob. For those in the bowling community, Rob is a very accomplished golfer. Rob is a good golfer, a good guy,
He's a very good
very good golfer. Yes. Hi, Noni. How are you? We miss you down here on Saturday morning. Happy belated birthday to Noni.
Yeah, that's his real last name.
That's an excellent last
That's his last name. Yes. Again, all you Uber drivers out there, Nick Sigio will need a ride home.
He doesn't live far. He's all right.
Yes.
He can walk
I
home.
can't get a break around here.
No, it's listen,
Rob, great job out there.
thanks, Rob. If I have to drive the young man home myself, I'll do it.
You were right on it, Dan. I got you.
Daniel, you were all over it, Daniel. Daniel, for all those in the bowling community out there today, I want you all to know Daniel converted the 6-7 split this morning in Saturday morning league. That's right. To win his match. You're welcome. Noni, you're welcome. Okay, so right now on 47 and 8, they're just filling the frames out there
It's been over
as
for a
we
while
get ready
over
for the
there.
match.
Give us a score. What's the score?
I can't see from. You think I can see from here, Michael?
Jeff's got 236, and Melissa can. I can't see that far. You're right.
Melissa's got like
240 to
156.
170.
You can have the live scoring up on the fans. Can we get the live? Miss Frank, can we get the live scoring up here, Frank, for the fans? Just like it'll be like extra frames, just a lot better commentating.
Yes.
Do we have a next draft date for the next the B-Bowlers?
The next draft date would have been this Monday had it not been for the restrictions.
It looks like we'll be mid-January.
We're going into January though. At this rate.
This Monday's week 11.
Yes.
So that's going to be the 7th. So the
and then the 21st will be week 12.
From the looks I'm getting,
And then
Sid
the
Chandler turned from one of the most
January,
well-liked guys at
I
Raz
guess
to
January
one of the-
4th. January 4th will be the
I don't know who told you that.
January 4th, probably, unless Emperor Cuomo lifts the restrictions. But we'll have to see. We shall see.
They're talking about the draft league next draft.
Frank, can we confirm or not confirm that Jim Elliott's having the tournament here?
No, the New Year's Singles Classic is on hold.
Okay. For anybody tuning in, the Jim Elliott's New Year's Singles Classic is postponed until 2022.
That would be canceled.
That's 2 years. Oh, that's 1 year. You're right. Wow, I don't even know what year it is.
Danny would do that.
Danny, I'm sorry to hear that. So to pick up where everybody's left off, it looks like we have Jeff Charest advancing to the finals.
Yes, we do. I did tell him this is a non-paying gig. So he,
Melissa.
Just so he knows.
And
the Hound Dog.
The Hound Dog.
Yes.
We're sensing a little bias here. Hey,
Yeah.
Joe, commercial.
Yes.
I am not.
Did in the bracket.
We have an update
For all
on the
those
bias.
tuning in, yeah, we have an update here.
We have Jeff Charest going to bowl in the championship match
He will
against
need,
either.
he will need to be defeated twice.
Right. Whoever comes out to bowl against Jeff, whoever wins the match between Tony Everett and Melissa Camera, whoever the winner is has to beat Jeff Charest twice to win
For the record,
championship.
I'm rooting for both of them.
Okay.
To beat them twice.
Correct.
Because they are the contenders.
They're the contenders.
Yes,
The commercial, the
Jeff's the
Staten
only
Island USBC
the
event
winner,
would
right?
be our
Jeff's the only
men's and women's championships.
Team event, right? Team doubles and
singles
singles.
starting February 20th.
February 20th. You heard it here first.
They're contenders.
February 20th will be the SI
I told you the winner was going to be a
USBC team
contender. Yes.
single and doubles tournament, men's and women's, side by side, with social distancing. Once again, as Nash points out. So,
Frank, do we have the Battle of the Schools still scheduled for New Year's Eve day?
Yes.
okay, for now.
As of this, yes.
Okay.
We are working on a new format change.
Okay.
So we could accommodate both the high school program tournament and the alumni.
And the alumni, okay.
So we only have because we have 24 lanes available.
Yes.
So essentially, we're looking at hosting the high school event in the morning.
Okay.
And the alumni would follow with a shortened both tournaments with a shortened format.
Okay. Makes sense.
Eliminate the less crossing.
Less crossing.
It's a shame because that event. If you think about it, so we bowl 15 games and we cross it, and we
Yes.
try to bowl as many different teams. That's the cool. To me, that's the cool part about it. We get to bowl against all different people.
Yep.
Across. In this environment, it makes it difficult. So
Yeah,
we're trying to still to have a little bit of both of that without the continuation.
Okay.
So yes,
Being
Makes
a defending
sense.
champion, I'm really looking forward to that event.
Well, you may not have one of your bowlers to defend.
Who's missing?
Rob D'Onofrio may not be around.
Well, what is this news?
I believe there's breaking news.
breaking news.
Rob D'Onofrio may not be available to bowl in the battle.
We need to have these
What
sound
country is he
effects.
going to be traveling
I am
to?
not sure. I am not sure.
Okay.
But you may want to check with your
That's
teammate.
okay. You know what? Farrell, we are deep with bowlers, and I don't see any problem getting a replacement.
Well, you got
for
the
me.
sit hammer here.
We have the sit hammer.
There
Here
it
we
is.
go.
We might have to make a call into Ray Larson Jr. for this
All
one.
right, here you go. Okay.
Well, Farrell usually comes in with at least two teams.
Yeah, at least.
At least two.
Tierney,
Frank,
start
in the
recruiting,
alumni.
Tierney.
I would be a little worried about Curtis this year too.
And
yeah, Naz is
Tierney gave me the blessing to recruit my own team.
We got a little
Oh, yeah, we got a blessing to recruiters on.
You're going to be shocked to see some of the faces who are
Do we need
back.
to apologize to the viewers here?
I think we do.
To the viewers at home,
I
we're
think
so
we do.
sorry.
Yep.
Frank, whose hair is
Based
higher?
off who?
Mine or yours? I think you got me beat
I
by.
got- I
Yeah,
think
Frank, you got him beat.
My hair's
I think
my hair is
Frank has Danny
right now.
beat.
They're
Yes.
begging. They're begging for the sit hammer back in the
We are
Mike.
looking to be the sixth member of NSYNC.
Yeah, there you go. I was called the Q-tip this past week.
Q-tip.
So we got Melissa and Tony Everts.
We're thankful that Danny put his mask back
All right,
up.
here we go. We are starting action.
All right,
in
the match starts on 36.
finals of the contenders bracket.
And
Melissa
Melissa
squasher.
gets the old
Since Frank's been
squasher
eliminated,
shot.
Melissa
Frank,
gets the employee carry.
I'm gonna bring in my phone.
Can we zoom in a little bit, Frank?
Okay.
Since this is the only match going.
Tony.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it from my phone.
Hound Dog with a
Tony
match.
comes back with a strike on 35. We have a
right
match.
after
here.
one.
We have a match. We have a match.
It looks like the contenders are ready to contend.
They're contending on it.
Tony Everts up in the second, looking for an early double. He might like it. That's got to hook.
No.
And it's a washout.
Did not hook.
Tony leaves the 1-2-8 on
Keeping in the
36.
play, makeable spares. That's what he's
Yep,
worried
he
about.
sailed it a little bit. He sailed it a little bit.
Hey,
Daniel.
give a shout out to Eugene from South Carolina.
Gene George.
Hey, Eugene.
Hey,
What's up,
Gene
Gene?
George.
What's up,
Nice to hear
Eugene?
from you, Eugene.
Hey Nick, can you go have a seat?
Nick, I think they're telling you that the broadcast booth has become a little crowded right now.
Oh, Tony Everts
Oh,
gets two
Tony
out of the
misses.
three.
Tony
Down 12,
misses.
down 12 early.
36. Nick, there's a thing going on right now,
I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm moving.
and we're a little crowded here. We love you, kid, but
We got Lane
Yeah.
Field reporter Frank Wilkinson.
yes, we do.
Someone who keeps this thing on air. That's on you.
So we got Melissa coming up.
He'll
now
be able
on
to switch it
35.
himself.
Yeah.
Melissa up in the second, looking for an early double and a big lead. She's moved in, Joe. She has moved in.
Yes, she has. Well, she leaves herself the makeable
Obi went
4-7.
off.
She leaves herself the makeable 4-7 on 35.
I don't expect her to miss this.
I don't either. You know, it's been a crazy day though, Dan, with
You
the,
never know.
as we know. How are you, Gene? We miss you up here in Staten Island.
Hi, Gene.
Hope things are well down South Carolina.
You know, Joe, a lot of senior bowlers I know from this area moving down to South Carolina.
Yes, indeed.
John Gualtieri from Jersey moved down there.
Yep.
Kevin Rourke.
Kevin Rourke is heading down there
People
eventually.
Florida as well.
Yep. Well, you can.
Chico, Willie Maldonado,
Yes.
Bob Garzone, they're all down in Florida.
Joe Zancocio, Joe
Yep,
Beef.
Yep.
A lot of bowlers.
Yep. And as expected, Melissa converts a spare.
Melissa
Up 12
covers the
early,
4-7.
up 12.
Yep.
Hitting the third.
Kevin is going to be near Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
Oh, no, Kevin asked.
Kevin is
what part-
asking Gene. I
Kevin
think.
Oh,
Florida.
Kevin
Oh,
is
yeah.
asking him.
Kevin is going anywhere there's golf courses. Anywhere there's golf courses is where Kevin will be. Are we doing a split screen now?
Yeah, it looks like we are.
Oh, I like it. We got the old split screen going here. I feel like I'm in the control room at work right now. We got the split screen
Is it?
going. Very
You can
good.
go single screen here.
I could do.
Very good.
Melissa can up the
You
third
can go
frame
single.
here.
Good
You
work.
like it that way better?
Good work.
I think just yours is good.
That's good.
I think yours solo is good.
That's good. All right, here you go. This is a
Melissa,
family
she has moved
show.
left. She's got a lucky
Melissa.
cross here. Leaves a
Leaves the
5-10.
5-10.
On a
Yeah,
very
that's-
makeable spare here. She's going to have to get lucky.
Yeah, she might be able to slide this over though, Daniel.
I think she needs to go for the wood here, in my opinion.
Yeah,
See what happens.
you wouldn't give it a shot here? You go
Oh,
for
I
the
mean,
wood?
I'll never make it, so no, I go for the wood. Knowing Melissa, though, she will go for it.
She probably will. Yep. So Dan, you and your team have a big matchup coming up on Monday night.
Yeah, you know, Joe, for the first time in about 6 or 7 years, I am in contention in the draft league.
Yes, you are.
It's me, the chat man, Sal Mirando,
Yep.
and Joe Van.
Giving it a shot. All right. Well, she goes 8 out, but
We
she
got
gave it
a
shot.
team. We got to go against the Hollywoods and the
Yes.
Philly Fanatic.
And Rob Muller.
Rob Muller.
Yes, our very own Philly fanatic. Yep.
We had a lot of feedback noise coming with the extra people in the background.
I love Nick. I love Nick.
Over there.
The hammer.
The Hound Dog needs the hook. I believe in the 2-4-5-7. Not a very easy spare here. Tony needs to make this to be up by 2.
Yeah, Tony leaves the 2, 4, 5, 7. Not an easy spare.
Tony for the spare looks good.
Hey, got it.
Covered it. No problem.
Good conversion by Tony. Who's our yeah?
You're saying?
I'm saying, who's our reporter from the Advance here? Is anybody? Nobody here from the Advance?
I didn't see anybody.
It's being submitted to the advance.
That means that Frankie is the reporter.
Frank is the address.
Frankie's
I
on.
don't get
Hound
the
Dog.
byline.
Roving reporter.
Hound Dog will be
Strike for Tony.
patent crossover.
Dan,
That's 5 things I sent them.
breaking news. The Fighting Irish of Notre Dame remain undefeated with a 45-21 win today over
That's what we like to
Syracuse.
hear, Joe. We like to
You
hear
all right
that.
going home?
We do.
You know, the only thing that stands in their way now is going to be Clemson in the ACC
That's right.
championship game.
No, you weren't.
No, I'm not kicking you out of the center.
I felt like
I'm kicking you out of the booth. I'm kicking you out of the booth.
picked up.
He's missed,
Are you getting picked up?
he's missed the scent.
Are you getting picked up?
Melissa's getting up here in the third frame.
If not, I'll drive you home myself.
Sounded like
Tony's up by 2.
No, the booth was getting crowded. That's all. All right, Nick. We'll see you Monday, kid.
good luck to the participants.
Yes.
I'll make sure that the contender.
Oh, that's
Yes.
a much better shot from Melissa.
Nick, here's what we promise you.
Strikes.
One of the contenders is going to win. One of the contenders is
The
going to win.
contenders versus
Joe,
Jeffrey,
Joe,
right?
we could have asked for more than 4 here, Joe.
So we'll see.
Yes,
We have a 2-pin match.
Let me know how the Hound
Both players
goes.
on a strike.
We will.
That's a keyboard.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Nick.
See
We'll
you
see you
Monday.
Monday.
That's what's translated.
You all right going home?
Get home safe. Get home safe.
I know I could have
I would have taken him myself if need be.
depending on the. These are no.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, you're good. Just doing a little.
Michael's doing homework. Michael's doing homework for making memories.
All right, Melissa up in the 5th here.
Yes, let's
She's
get
down
back
by
to
2.
This
She's moved in with the little pearly ball here.
Yes, she has.
That looks pretty good, Joe.
Good shot.
Oh,
She left the flat 10. All right, but you know what, Dan? She got the reaction she wanted with that.
Yeah, we heard that. We already reported breaking news. Where you going?
You can't tell anybody on social media.
I didn't know how far the range was.
We'll talk about it later.
They were able to hear her, which is great because she didn't mute the microphone, but I couldn't hear her. So I just have to have my headpiece into the streams.
You know, we'll just get you tested and come back.
Yeah.
All right, Melissa's looking to convert to
All right,
10
she
pin.
needs the spare
She's
here.
pretty sharp on spares. I don't expect this to be missed.
Yep, Melissa, very good
And we
spare.
don't hear our own sound. We only hear I'm saying whatever we want.
And it looks pretty good from here.
Yep, you got
Still have a
it.
2-pin match.
Give Melissa the
Hound
spare.
Dog stepping up in the 5th on a strike.
Yep.
Looking to take commanding lead here early.
I don't want double sound. But you just want her to hear. We just want to.
I'll tell you though, Tony again in qualifying today was fishing a bit, but knowing he had the automatic berth into the finals.
He didn't have that pressure on.
Right,
That's what
he
you gotta do, Joe.
kind of freewheeled it a little bit, so
It might have been as part of his strategy.
could have been.
To like hear.
Hound Dog 10 back.
Big strike for
Early
Tony.
double.
You only hear. I would think you only hear.
12-point lead. 12-point lead.
Tony being
To extend
the
it to 22.
again very good tournament bowler. Tony is.
I probably should read a little bit more. I just opened the box and charged them up.
Hound Dog up in the 6th, working on a double. You might like it. 10 back.
Oh, wow.
10 back for Tony.
He got the look of seriousness right now, Joe.
He's got his game
He
face
is
on,
nothing
Dan.
but business.
He's got his
He
game
has that.
face on.
He has that trophy, that crystal trophy on his mind.
He doesn't want to let it go.
Christian's trophy out on the thing.
He doesn't want to let it go. He wants to hold on to the trophy.
Although I don't think Melissa's going to make it easy on him.
Yeah, I don't.
Good, she should.
I don't think she is. It's gonna.
Show
I
no
think she's. You know, she's very capable of coming back with a double of her own right now.
I feel like she's going to make 2 good shots here.
Especially after beating me. I'm a little salad.
Takes a deep breath.
What I will say about Mel is that
That looks pretty good, Joe.
she's
Looks
got
good shot.
Trips a 4.
You got it.
10 back.
she's got a good mental game.
She does. She
And
definitely does.
when she's in a good place,
Yeah, she doesn't get rattled.
she's tough to beat.
Yeah, she bowls. She bowls wiser than her years. She's a crafty.
Shout out to Melissa, too. I know it was a really tough comeback. She hasn't Well, competitively
No.
in about 2 years.
Yeah, she came off some
A lot of rehab,
surgeries.
surgeries.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of
lot
work.
of
It's
work.
been a long road for Melissa. It's been a long road. You know, we touched on that a couple of weeks back on the Live from the Draft League. We had Mel on as our guest, and we asked her about her road back. It wasn't easy.
And I from talking to her, I you know what, she
Looks good.
feels in
Looks
a
good
way.
from here. 10
Great
back.
shot. She
Great
came
ball.
back with the double.
Great,
Yeah.
great ball.
I'm sorry, Naz. You were.
No, you know, she kind of felt like things happened at a good time for
Yeah.
her.
Sure.
She was able to kind of take her time with rehab
Yeah.
and really get her body back in
Yeah.
shape to bowl.
She put the pieces back together.
Yeah.
She had time. Yep.
All
For
right,
sure.
Hound Dog working on a triple, looking for the ham bone.
Yeah. This is a big shot for Tony right here.
You might like it. 10 back,
Got it.
baby.
10 back for Tony.
Hound Dog with the ham bone.
He answered Melissa's double with another strike.
Up
It's a
22.
four-bagger.
Up
Yep.
22 through 7.
Yep. Tony looking to defend that crown.
You know, sometimes the match before the title match
Oh yeah.
steals the thunder.
Oh yeah.
That
True.
ends up being the big match.
What they call the penultimate match.
And there it is.
Penultimate.
I like that word.
Foundation match. Tony might like it again. Oh, the
he
light
got the
mixer
mixer.
for the 5-bagger. Extends his lead 32 through his 8th frame.
Yep. Tony's got the game face on.
You
Definitely
know,
got
as
the game
predicted,
face.
Melissa did come back with the double.
She did.
Got to really work.
She's got to do it again now.
She needs to stay in this match here. She's going to need at least this hit.
Yep. I'm not sure, Dan, but I'm thinking maybe that the bow in the back of the hair should be a required for at least one game in the draft league. I think everyone should put a bow in the back of their hair.
Yeah, that's a nice bow.
Just for the holidays. It's very
That's a
festive.
little right. It's got a hook. 10 back.
Oh, she got it.
That's
She
10
answered
back.
Tony back. Match is
It
on
looks,
here.
it looks like this pair's been set up nice for both
Yeah.
bowlers.
But-
They have a little bit of room. They're both executing their shots great.
Yeah. I think
Tony up 22. Melissa possible 236. Tony possible 258. Can't ask for more than this, Joe.
no.
Great
Sure.
setup.
You know, Melissa, I think she needs this one to put the pressure on.
This
Tony.
has been a relatively high-scoring pair all day,
Yes.
left side and right side.
Yes, it has been.
You know, Jay Gomez, why don't you come support Staten Island Bowling, buddy? Get back in this field, no problem.
Come back to the
I
draft
know you're in
league,
Jersey, but
Jay. Come back to the draft league. Jay.
all you needed was 3 games this year. All you had to do was sub. You could have bowled.
That's it.
All right, Melissa's up in the ninth
Big shot
frame
from
here.
Mel here.
Looks good. 10 back.
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh, it's a
She's going
12
the
match
match.
now with Tony. Tony's got ball in hand still, but
Yeah.
this is
Game on.
this is exciting. It's going to be tough to live up to this match.
Yes, she does. Game on. Tony's got his game face, and Mel has the Curtis High School
I haven't.
mojo.
All right, Tony working on
She
5 in
was
a row, up in the ninth.
tough competitor
Oh.
with
Curtis.
Curtis.
Needs help. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
Tony
he
with
stole
another
one.
crossover.
Tony got one on the cross, but that's a big shot.
That's it. Just staying in play. The first one will put this away, Joe. 9
Yeah.
spare strike will also put it away.
Yes, indeed, Dan.
Up 22 through 9.
Valiant. I mean, Mel, valiant effort, and she's still in the match. I mean, Tony needs to, as you said, strike on 9
All
spare.
right,
So
here it is, Joe. Comes down to this. Tony for the win. He likes it.
Wow.
10 back. Tony
Big
will be
shot
bowling
by
for a
Tony.
second title.
Tony's going to defend his title. Tony's going to defend his
Hats off to
title.
Melissa. She did everything she
She pulled
could.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Tony was
Great
just too
game.
tough today, boy.
See, unlike last year now, when Tony bowled Thomas Hollywood Jr. in the final, Thomas had to beat Tony twice.
Yeah.
Tony won the title in the first match. Now the shoe's on the other
Other
foot.
foot. He's gotta
Tony
beat
has to beat
Jeff.
Jeff twice
Yep.
to defend his title. No easy task, but hey, he's the defending champ.
There it
All right,
is.
he got the 8 count now, but Tony's got to win.
240s, it is over.
Tony has a win. Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead. We'll fill the air time, Daniel. No problem. Good job, Tony. I'm going to give our buddy Joe Bruno an update.
I've texted him.
You texted him now? Okay. Thanks. Give Joe Bruno an update as Naz comes back into the color commentary chair to fill in for Daniel, who needed a personal timeout.
You didn't take the mic. Oh, you got it?
No, the mic is here. Yeah, he wasn't going to take it in there. That would have been a little
Stop the
interesting.
screen.
Stop the street.
Or as Artie Johnson used to say on Laughing, very interesting. Yep.
Stupid. Come on, Mel, finish it up.
All right, that's okay. Mel bowled a great match. Valiant effort. Valiant effort for Mel. Her long road back from her surgeries and her recovery, which wasn't easy. She definitely is back on the bowling map and out here in Staten Island bowling. Mel always a force to be reckoned with, and her game is back. Her game is back. Our Jersey friends are chiming in about grandfathers and rules and guys, come back to Bowl the Draft League. We're here. We're not going anywhere. Just come back.
It's about Staten Island bowling. It's supporting Staten Island bowling.
It's not that far. Yeah, I go to Jersey to play golf. Come over here to bowl. It's okay. You know, so it's okay.
So that was a great match.
Great matches, right?
198 to
246, but closer than the numbers indicate, Nez, right?
Absolutely.
Closer
if
than
not
the numbers
for that
indicate.
10th frame.
Yeah, that's right. Good job, Tone.
No, he's got to beat Jeff twice. He said he's got to beat.
Tony has to beat Jeff twice.
That's not what he meant.
You have two competitors here right now that bring their A game, and two guys that really, determination. The big D, determination.
The big D.
Yep. Yes, we know this isn't the draft league, Jay. I'm not going to debate you, young fella. I'm saying come bowl in the draft league, then you'd be eligible to bowl in the Masters. That's the point.
Or any league on Staten Island.
Any league on Staten Island, right. I mean, obviously, we'd love to have them in the draft league, but any league on Staten
Jay,
Island.
the entries were pretty good today, actually. We had about 30 bowlers the second squad, so
yeah,
we would have loved to have you.
Correct.
Support Staten Island, man, and
yes,
they'll be glad to have you.
And we know this is the Masters. We're here. We're broadcasting it. We know. Just come bowl out here again. We'd love to have you. Anytime. The bridges are open. The tolls are available. The roads are empty. There's COVID. Come on over. Yes, great bowling, Mel. Ro, your daughter did a phenomenal job.
I'm so
outstanding. Outstanding job.
Gentlemen.
All right, we are ready for the final match.
And Ro, she lost to the defending champion. That's a great job. She did a great job. As Tony steps up on 40, as the championship match is about to begin.
The Hound Dog starting it off. Looks pretty good from here, Joe.
Good shot by Tony.
10 back.
So he got, yes,
Late when light, but
got a late kick there, but delayed reaction, but he got the strike.
That's a patent Hound Dog strike.
You know, Dan, this gives me, I almost feel like we're back in the movie Kingpin with the final match.
Yeah.
Big Aaron McCracken, right?
Yeah, I'm glad I got a front row seat to this one.
Yes, indeed.
I haven't really got to see Jeff bowl all day, so we'll see. He's playing on the far outside angle here.
Yeah, he is.
Maybe
outside.
up to 5 board.
He's been out there all day.
Looks like this one's a little tighter for him.
So again,
a little bit tighter.
We
sitting
go
around.
back to the
Sitting around.
original question.
Yes.
You know, is it really an advantage to have that rest?
All right, I'm a momentum guy now.
You know, if you're familiar with PBA telecasts, how often does the number one seed win the title?
Correct.
After sitting around after everybody holds.
Correct.
Not too often.
What is the percentage?
I don't know,
I'm
Frank.
not sure
Let's head to
exact
Google for that
numbers,
one. All right, Jeff
Oh!
gets the washout.
Jeff
Will be on ESPN
converts.
top 10 tonight.
Jeff converts the washout to 1, 2,
Michael Ruff.
8,
For
10.
all of you watching, that was not a split conversion.
Right.
Not a split conversion.
That's right. Joe Demonio, thanks, bud. And as a Jets fan, I will say, don't sleep on us tomorrow. But I know you know, as a Raider fan, don't sleep on the Jets tomorrow. We're trying to get that first win. And Joe Demonio, I'm confident as a Jet fan, we will screw up the Trevor Lawrence pick. We will screw it up. So we might have a chance tomorrow.
All right, sure.
But yeah, this is a great championship match right here.
That one looks a lot better than the first one. 10 back.
Dan, I got to tell you, Jeff looks like his confidence in that 30 seconds from converting the washout.
Oh, well, that's a big swing. That looks like a free 11 pins.
Big, yeah. Big.
Hey, Joe Demonio, if you need any highlights, hit me up and we'll give you the highlights of the tournament in case you're not watching. Tony Everett's up in the second.
Tony needs a cross.
Oh, 5'7",
5'10",
5'10". You're
for
right.
Tony on 39. But it's a makeable split.
It is, Joe. But in my opinion, he's on a strike here. Those two
Go for the wood.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely
Go for the wood.
Go for the wood. Yep. Maybe even shoot the 10, get lucky, bounce it out. I think that's his best bet.
Yeah, but in this match, the momentum might have changed in frame one, and Jeff converts to 1-2, 8-10. You very rarely
Tony got
see
the
that
wood
made.
as expected.
Tony got the wood.
Smart play.
Yep.
Down 12 early.
But that's okay. To your credit, Dan, he went for the wood, and then he stayed in the match.
Yeah, on conditions like this, Joe, everything is very
Yeah,
important.
it certainly is. Rob Butler, the bowling community gave you a shout out. Great job today.
Thank you, Joe.
Great job, Rob.
Thank you.
Always dressed well. Classy guy. Representing the Met and Nick Orange. I like it.
There it is, Tony.
Big shot by Tony.
58 out on the cross.
Big shot by Tony.
I don't know if anybody's familiar, but Jeff did send Tony to the contenders bracket
Yes,
early.
he did.
Tony's fought his way back too.
He did.
Played
Yes,
Jeff.
he did. They
And
came
Tony,
back to meet
Tony
again.
did bowl, I think, his best game in match play.
He did.
220 something.
He did. Yes.
Jeff struck out.
Yeah, Jeff came right back at him. Two fierce competitors. Joe,
See if Jeff can make the adjustment.
I think
here.
you're right, Joe DeModio. I think the Jets are going to win. And I say that with the utmost respect. I know you're a Raider fan, but the Jets will find a way to screw up that first pick.
Jeff's made the adjustment.
Big shot. Big shot from Jeff.
Jeff looks pretty unbeatable right now.
Joe, I'm saying next year Trevor Lawrence is wearing a Jacksonville Jaguars uniform, but that's just me. Big shot by Jeff. He goes with a double.
You're not down with Minshew Mania?
No, I think Minshew Mania might be done in
A
Jacksonville.
little hyped up?
Yeah, well, they're going to get Trevor Lawrence. The Jets, I think, are going to go 2-14. That's my prediction.
That's a very bold prediction.
Listen, Dan, I was a season ticket holder back in the Shea Stadium days. I've been through it all as a Jet fan. I was there for the fake spike Marino game. Very tough being a Jet fan.
Jeff up in the fourth.
Back to the bowling.
Go up 22.
Yep. Jeff, big shot here on the 40.
It's a little right.
Good.
A little right.
Oh, he leaves the
light-
four pin.
light
All right.
four pin, yeah.
You don't see a light four pin. But on this condition today,
We saw some really weird leaps.
yeah,
today,
we
Joe.
did.
I'm not gonna
We
lie to
did.
you.
I saw a lot of single pin misses today, too.
Well, I had about 50% of the field single pin misses, Joe. I missed about 5 or 6 of them.
Don't be so tough.
4 of them in the finals. Not
Don't be
sitting
so
next to you.
tough. Danny, don't be so tough on yourself, young fella. I'm confident you'll be out there
It's
next
fine.
year.
I'm as sharp as a spoon right now. I haven't practiced in about a year.
Sharp as a butterknife right there.
All right, Jeff with the easy conversion.
Staff from Jeff on 40.
He's got, Joe, Tony needs us to get this match
He
back
does.
here.
He does.
needs a strike here, I think.
Yep. Yeah, Gene,
It's only 21 pins, but we're going against Jeff. You need to keep it close.
Nick Sidge saying odds on the contender. Yeah, Nick. Just make
That
sure
looks
you
good,
arrive
Joe.
home
That
safe.
looks real good.
Tony leaves a flat 10.
Okay. Should be an easy pickup for him.
We'll touch on it again because our friend Gene George just touched on it about Jeff. But I got to give my daughter a timeout here. But if Jeff wins this, he'll win the Triple Crown of the Staten Island tournaments with the Staten Island Singles Classic, the New Year's Singles
Got to hook
Classic,
a little. Oh, it's not.
and the Masters. And Tony Everett, if he wins, will have to defend his title back-to-back and become a back-to-back champion.
All right, well, here's the situation, folks. Tony has 56 in the fourth. Jeff's working on a spare. He's got an early 33 pin lead. Tony's got to make something happen here, otherwise this is going to be an early final match. That needs a little bit of help. All right.
As a matter of fact, Dan, and if you touched on it, I'm sorry. But when Jeff and Tony bowled each other, it was on this pair.
Oh, was it?
It was on 39 and 40. Shout out to our friend Kevin Rourke, the very observant Kevin Rourke, observing today. Always on top of his game, Kevin. Whether he's a fan or a bowler or a golfer, always on top of his game.
He's got to hook a little.
Tony's got it.
No problem.
All
right. Still down 33, heading into the fifth frame for Jeff. I don't know, Joe. Jeff's got that look of confidence. I don't think there's anything that's going to happen.
We've seen Jeff. We've all seen Jeff with that look.
Looks good to me, Joe.
Good shot.
Wow,
Well,
never
it just Ball sailed a little bit. Yeah,
Might have been a little fast.
May have been fit, a little hard. Threw down a little hard.
Converts this. He's up. He's still up. 29 pins. Not an easy one though.
No.
The trick here is making the spare and getting the 7th pin out. So, I wouldn't be surprised if he just left the 7th, but hopefully he makes it.
Yeah, this is not an easy conversion, even on regular conditions, especially today. A little tougher.
Is he going to go hard and straight, or is he going to hook it at it?
I think he's going to go hard and straight at it.
Yeah,
he did.
Oh, he's got to get that 5 pin. He got it. No problem.
He actually hit it perfect. Yeah, he hit it perfectly. He did.
Up 29, heading to the 6th.
Yep.
This is his good lane. I don't really see him missing on this lane.
Yeah, no, he's been hitting this lane pretty well.
I'm looking for a patent Shuri messenger on this one.
It could be, Dan. Could be. He sends that heat-seeking missile head pin off the sideboard.
He likes it.
Good shot.
No
messenger needed. As you called it, man.
All right, Tony's going to make something happen here.
Tony needs to get his strike game on right now. Tony needs to get his giddy up on, starting right now.
All right. Hound dog up in the 6th.
Yep. On 39.
Well, that looks real good. It looks real good.
Oh, at
never
the last minute, the ball sailed on him.
Yeah.
Squid. Ball sailed on him a little bit. He might have overthrown that. He might have overthrown it.
What? Split? That is definitely not a split.
No, that is not. For those in the boat.
Are we still defining splits?
Well, we're trying to let.
For anybody watching, anytime the head pin is
It's a washout.
I did
even
leave
though
the
it might
1
appear as a
7
split, it is not a split.
Do you have a popular?
That's got a hook.
Oh, boy. That's a tough one for Tony right there. I think he got a little amped up there and he threw that a little hard.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is being handed on a silver platter.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That last match against Mel might have taken everything out of Tony.
You're right.
And just the mindset of knowing you have to win twice, it's not easy. That's a good shot.
Better.
Yep.
Stone nickel. Tony, shooting 5 pin.
I want to go back to the usually just got me a
All right, no problem on that spare. Jeff looking to put this one away in the 6th here.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Tony's got 190 out. Jeff's on 205 pace.
Yep.
Strike here.
Yeah. Yep. A strike here or even a double here.
This is Jeff's tougher lane. If you can
It is.
Conquer it. I think he just needs to move a little bit right here.
Yes, I think you're right.
Maybe soften up.
I think you're
The
right.
pins will be flying.
Yeah, he seems to miss the head pin a
It
little
looks,
short.
no, Joe, it looks like you take a little step right.
He might
Take
have.
a little step right.
Almost looks like a little point.
Yeah.
Somewhere here.
Adjusted his mass.
Yep.
Ready to go.
We knew that would be a thing.
You never know.
A little adjustment on the mask.
Yep, a little bit
Good
right.
shot,
That's-
Dan.
It's got a hook. Yep,
Good
maybe
shot.
adjustment.
Yep. It did. We did notice he moved a little right there, and it's all it took. Yep.
This is Jeff's good lane. I don't see anything but 9 or more on this shot.
Correct.
Unless he absolutely misses.
Right. He's been pretty locked in on this lane all day. This is going to be our first champion at Rabs with a mask on during all this. And for what it's worth. This is the last. Hopefully
Joe, is this where we see the charade flying messenger?
It could be. We might see the heat-seeking
I don't
missile
know.
messenger off the
This
board.
lane hooks a little more. I'm predicting
Yeah.
10 back.
Could be flush.
The 8
Right.
pin might be less to go.
Could be flush. That's a good
It's
shot.
really good.
The 9 pin was the
Yeah.
last to go. The 9 pin was the last to go.
That might be all she wrote. Jeff is
That might be.
excited. It is over.
Yep.
All he has to do is keep it in the plane. Keep
Yes.
it on the lane.
Good thing the mics are back here.
Play.
Flipped onto us.
Great effort by Tony.
Good shot,
Back
Tony.
to back
All right.
nickels.
Yep.
Jeff has completed the
He
triple
has.
crown.
He's won the Triple Crown.
I believe only the
Staten
second or
Island
third
titles.
person to do that.
Yep. So much for the contender.
Yeah, so much. Nice try.
Good try by Tony, though. He a little message to our unannounced booth mate Nick Sigia today. Came in he was unannounced, but he made his name known. He was calling for the contender.
He is
but
trending right now.
He's trending. He is definitely trending.
20 in the ninth.
Yep.
Going to finish respectable here.
A valiant effort.
Oh boy, that would have been exciting. The 3-pin is down.
All right, Tone. All right, Tone.
Straight out of New
Good run,
Brunswick,
Tone.
Sigia.
Good run. Good defense of that title, kid.
Threw my carry out the last game.
Yeah, well, you know what? I touched on that. I said that match took a lot. That match took a lot out of you. No, that match took a lot out of you. But keep your head up.
44 other people here.
Keep your head up. Yep. A lot of people that want to be in that position.
Sure, just looking to seal it.
Oh, little bounce.
Dribble action.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter now.
This match is over. That's Jeff, driving 20, Staten Island Masters champion.
Jeff is the Masters champion and Danny. Whenever the dinners do come back, Jeff gets an invite to the USBC dinner.
Correct.
And he gets an automatic bid.
Does he get to choose the menu?
I'm not sure he does. This isn't the Masters, you know.
Jeff is a big pizza guy.
I know he is.
I would expect a pepperoni.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Grandma style.
Although we may have to talk to Jim Episcopi about that. Maybe the champion picks the menu.
As much as everybody loves Staten,
just like the
I
Masters.
prefer a couple of Gennaro's pies in the party.
There you go. It's fun by me. Couple of garlic knots, we're good to go.
Oh, there's the messenger. You see it coming. There it is.
There it is. The messenger shot. Jeff completes the triple crown.
Jeff, the fans want to see a messenger, Jeff. Let's go. The fans want to see a messenger.
And we don't mean Chatman on his bike. We do want to see a messenger.
Shout out to
Chatman, Dan's
Miranda.
teammate.
We know you're tuning in.
Yes, he is. You're welcome, Ro. You're welcome.
Oh, that's no way to say messenger.
No.
All right.
Got it in a little bit. He did.
220.
They just went flying behind him.
Final. 20 for the win.
Good bowling by Tony.
Look at this
champion that
Tony
he is.
says, let's play another one. We got the line.
True champ that he is.
That's all she wrote, kids.
Jeff would have made the 7th in there, too. Good job, Jeff. Good job, Jeff.
Now all he needs is the Steelers win. His weekend's complete. Tony getting that 5 out, no problem now.
I'll tell you the truth, Dan. I think when this is over, we'd like to have both contestants here.
Oh, yeah, we'll do a post-match interview.
Yeah, absolutely.
Post-match interview. Frank, prepare some questions, please. Tony, a little softer now. Oh, there she is.
All right. Well, good run. Rob, are you giving Joe the update?
Yeah.
Good run, Tom.
There's Naz writing in the final standings.
That's it.
Champion Jeff Charay. Runner-up, Hound Dog, Tony Evans.
Especially now that you give it to him, you got it.
Capacity crowd here, Rabs.
Yes.
We are at 25%
That's
capacity.
it. 25% capacity, so this is all we got. That's okay, though.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Jeff Charay, who bested last year's champion, Anthony Edwards. 223 to 178. Congratulations, Jeff. This is Jeff's first Masters tournament. That's on USBC Masters tournament. Many more, Jeff.
Not too many more, Jim. Other people want to win.
Share the wealth.
The owner of a silver Subaru with the license plate of G.
Did he win that car? Or? He did not win the silver.
Please come to the front desk.
The owner of that car, it now belongs to Jeff Charay. He is going to get the car as part of his title. So there's a.
You need to volunteer your car.
Yes, volunteer your car to the cause. It belongs to the champion now. Masks off.
I'll see you later.
Very good. We're trying to get Jeff up here to have a word. Tony, don't go away. The bowling community wants to ask you a few questions.
Tony first?
We'll do Tony first. Tony, come on in. Come on in, Tony. Come on in. Yep. The bowling community wants to ask you some questions.
No, I wrote it with the wrong pen.
Uh-oh. Naz is the queen of the Sharpie, and she might have used the wrong.
I used the wrong pen
the
in
wrong
the first.
pen. That's okay.
All right, we are joined here by
We got the runner-up, but the defending champion.
Tony the Hound Dog Everett.
So, go ahead, Dan. You start the question.
Fans want to know, what kind of pressure did you have on you trying to go for back-to-back titles?
I didn't feel too much pressure actually today. I felt really good out there once the final started. I got a few breaks against some of my opponents, and got some breaks along the way myself.
Part of the game.
I think I just ran out of gas a little bit there at the end.
Yeah,
that's understandable.
And lost to a great bowler, Jeff. And, he beat me twice today, so.
I gotta say, Tony, after seeing you in qualifying today, it didn't look pretty for you.
No, it
you really turned it up a notch for match play. And,
yeah.
Congratulations on
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, Tony did a great job, man.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for
you really did. It was a great run. You almost
thank
were
you.
able to defend it, and you did the best. Listen,
I tried. I gave it my best shot.
You went, and Jeff had to earn that title.
Yeah.
And you were there to defend it.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people,
it was a lot of fun.
a lot of people don't put themselves in that position.
Yeah, I think I bowled a good match there. And,
no, you got
just
listen.
out my way,
I said it before the match started. Two fierce competitors.
Yeah.
And it was going to take a good effort, really a great effort to win this title.
At least I pushed him a little bit.
Yeah, you guys both bowled great. Jeff, come on in. Come on in, Jeff. Congratulations, Jeff.
Congratulations.
Champion.
You have now completed the Triple Crown.
You got the Triple Crown.
You're only the second or third person ever to do that, and a Triple Crown.
Staten Island singles, New Year's singles.
Well, I didn't get the Triple Crown because I never won Jim Elliott.
You didn't win Jim Elliott?
So you
bad information. I'm sorry about that.
Well, fake news.
No, we can say you
Donnie
won
3 times. I never won Jim Elliott.
I will tell you what, though. Sounds like something you got to do.
Yep.
Fake news.
Sounds like something you got to do. I'm sorry, bowling community.
That's bad information.
You know what it is? Jeff made the final so many times. I just assumed he won once. That's on me. I'm sorry.
Making the finals a lot is definitely a fact.
Yeah, no, I know.
I think I came in twice. I think I came in second twice.
Well, I will tell you this on a personal note. One year, you beat me in the first round, and if you would have beaten Mitch in the finals, I would have got an extra $25.
That's right.
So I was rooting for you.
All right.
But of course, but
that was before we were teammates.
That was before we were teammates.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Let me ask you a question. From qualifying to match play, to make any adjustments, use a different ball, or come in with the same mindset that you had?
When I first started, I was on 47 in the qualifying. This morning, 47. 47 was a lot tighter than 48.
Yeah.
I mean, I was playing outside, and I mean, you watched today. Nobody else was playing where I was.
No.
I mean,
maybe Sean McAuliffe, but a little different.
I was playing out there, but I wasn't as effective.
Yeah.
Right. So I was using my phase 3 that has some shine to it on 48 because it was hooking.
Yes.
And I was using it, and I couldn't reach the pocket on 47.
Right.
So then I switched to the nano on 47. So the whole day, the first 2 games,
right.
The first game actually, I was using 2 different balls.
I remember you saying that this morning in the qualifying.
Then the second game, I said, you know what? I'm going to use both the same balls. I don't like to go back and forth.
Right.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to throw the ball a little bit harder on 48. I just try to remember to slow it down on 47.
Right.
And I don't know if you know, but I shot 277.
277, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So obviously I made the right decision. And then the third game, I just kept missing left.
Right.
Kept missing left.
Right.
And then the 4th and 5th game, I got back into a groove of hitting around like 2-3 and just it was effective. I mean, I missed a couple times right today, but I was I was pretty consistent today.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
kind of shocked because
yeah, you did.
You know, I was playing a very fine line. And
Yeah,
there was no
you're
room
playing a
for
line you normally that you obviously can play, but you normally don't play.
Correct.
Right. So
I mean, we used to play that line. You know, I mean, I'm older than him, so he probably
Not that much older. I'm going to be 40 in a month.
The days of Bobby Spillane and
of course,
like the 1990s
right.
Singles class.
Of
The
course.
shot was the gutter.
That was the shot.
So that's
I
what I
remember.
grew up on.
I remember.
The shot was here, the gutter,
Right.
was the gutter,
The
Bowling
gutter.
Green was the
The gutter. I
gutter,
remember.
everything was the gutter.
We played
So
the ditch.
that's what I grew up with. So actually, I feel like that's like my favorite line to play.
Yeah. Well,
And
you
if
went-
you remember Jim Elliott's,
Yes,
with
absolutely.
The gutter and that.
Absolutely.
I'm not Jim Elliott, Donnie Walters.
Donnie Walters.
Like he is.
Yep.
I had the gutter shot. And
Yes.
Everybody was trying to play, and I was really going.
Right. When you bowled John, won Rome, you were playing out there.
Correct.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm very
sure.
comfortable out there, so it's
Yeah.
So I think it's a lot easier for me. But this lane, if you notice, I mean, I
Lane 40
a couple times.
Lane 40.
And I said I got to slow down, but I felt like if I slowed down,
39 was the lane.
Danny
if I
noticed
slowed
that too.
down, I felt like I would be more inconsistent. Because the speed is what I think not the harder I throw the ball, but my speed, I'll be more consistent.
Absolutely.
Slow down.
Absolutely.
But when I came to lights, I mean, I slowed down those key 3 shots that I took in the middle of the game. I slowed down all 3.
Yes.
And I was lucky enough to score my target.
Yep.
So we noticed that it was very quiet inside the building. Something was missing.
Without using a platform.
Certain very loud. Everybody wants to know, where was Dennis today?
Yeah, where was Dennis
today? Well, I told him I was bowling Masters today, and he said to me, I thought it was 50 and over.
I like it. It's just...
So I said, Dennis, that was in November. I said, Dennis, first of all, I'm not 50. And second of all, that was in November. He goes, all right, forget it. I'm not going to make it.
Joe seems to think he's getting ready for the Cowboys game on Monday.
I figured he was getting ready to. It's Tuesday night. It's Tuesday night.
Cowboys playing Tuesday.
Tuesday
Steelers
night.
are playing
Right. Yep.
Steelers are playing Monday. Steelers are playing Monday. They're playing Redskins at 5.
Yes, at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Oh, so you're
No,
going
the
to come here at
Washington football team.
4:55 to watch the game, and then
Well,
right into league?
Well, I work till 6, so I'm actually going to work at 6. I'm going to listen on the radio. I'll get here at halftime.
Right.
So I'll be able to watch the third, fourth quarter here.
Right here.
So I'll be able to watch the
Before we
first quarter at work.
Right. Before we ball.
But then I got to listen to the whole second quarter driving.
Right.
Hopefully I don't get a ticket on the way here.
No, you'll be fine.
I don't want to miss any minutes of the Steelers.
Yeah, that's what the radio's for.
When the team's 11-0, you don't want to miss any minutes.
Listen. My team is 0-11, so yeah.
You know, shot was
just so you know, we did some odds before the final started, and you were the overwhelming favorite coming in at plus 200. Everybody else was, plus 300, 400, 500 or more. So anybody that placed any bets, if you bet the chalk, you collect on Nick Sigia. He's waiting.
Yes, exactly. We had our own DraftKings here today during the tournament.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Jeff. You did a great job. And remember now, next thing you have to do is you got to win the Jim Elliott New Year's Singles Classic.
I know. Then you can stop telling people fake news.
Well, maybe it'll be real
won't
news.
be until
Maybe it'll be real news.
2022 because the tournament is postponed this year.
Yeah, I heard that.
It was postponed for obvious reasons, but
Did Donnie cancel his yet? Not yet.
not yet that we know of. No.
Okay.
No. So,
All right, guys. Thanks.
congratulations, Jeff.
Hopefully next year
Well,
I'm
bowling fans,
down on the lanes, not up here with you, Joe. Even though it was a good time.
Dan, we love having you up here, but
Yeah,
we'd much rather see you down on the lanes
Yeah, me
because
too,
we
me
know
too.
the fierce competitor you are too.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, but we're gonna call it a day and a night here at Rabs from the Staten Island Masters, and our new champion Jeff Charest defeating last year's champion Tony Everett. And sorry about the bad info there on Jeff. I thought he won that Jimmy Elliott, but he made the final so many times. Like I said, I guess
real bad up here, Joe.
I'm sorry. Listen, it's not the first time.
Gary,
Hopefully it'll be the last
Gary,
time.
if you're the only one who still has the triple crown,
Gary Ritchie is
congratulations.
the only one. Yeah,
I'm not sure. Does any of them call-ups have all 3? I'm not sure.
I don't believe so.
I think Timmy had a chance, but he might have thrown a gutter ball or something.
No, yeah, that
sorry.
was.
Okay, on that note, let's.
Yeah, on
let's
that
sign
note,
off.
it may be time to get Dan an Uber home. But no, it was our pleasure to be here today. Thank you to Frankie. Thank you to Naz. Thank you to Jim Episcopia and his team at the USBC, who again did a great job getting this event up and running and during a pandemic. Great work by them. And hopefully we'll be able to lose these things soon enough. But we'll see you in February for the team doubles and singles.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
All right, good night.
Bye.